I don't know why people.
I told them the podcast is late because I'm
We
late.
live.
We live.
Yo, I noticed that though. It ain't just one person. If you check the comment section, I'm normally. Yo, I'm normally always put down as the one who's late. Like I'm never late.
That's
3 minutes late.
Easy. Yeah.
You know me. I even changed my Twitter name. I changed my Twitter name too.
Yeah,
I seen that.
I have to, man. I got that shit hooked on.
Still waiting for my royalties, Ricky.
That wasn't actually. It was Terry's.
That was Terry.
No,
that was
I
Terry.
came up with the 3-minute gamer.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That was Terry, man.
Now we arguing. Now we arguing about royalties. Who made it first?
You
sound like Lindsay Lohan.
We got
here.
Whoa. No, let's not go there.
Right. But before we even get started, everybody go ahead and get their opening statements. Who we gonna start? We always start from the left on my screen. Abel's first.
Young World, what's good? You already know. MrAbelGreen. Check me out.
Next to him, we got Zero.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy xKingXero. The king is back.
Don't do that no more. Next time we got Raging Bull. What up?
Man, what's going on, y'all? Raging Bull.
Did you just think of that right then, yo?
Of randomness. Check me out, RBM Nation. Check me out.
You got Tourette's and shit.
Right. we got Ricky. Ricky, I'm gonna need you to change your icon, son, please.
Why, man?
that shit looks so funny, man. You look like that look like the Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder and shit. His facial expression, though.
Hey, man.
Never go full retard. Never go full retard.
Yeah, you definitely do. No, but go ahead. Go ahead. Can we get your opening introduction, buddy?
Ain't I second to last?
Nah, bro.
What up, yo? It's your boy, the 3-minute game. I'm here early, on time. I'm never late. I'm actually the first one. Well, third one. But you know what it is.
All right, we got Terry back on the show.
What's good, everybody? I'm Terry, the actual king, nigga. My last name is King. Fuck out there.
Oh, damn.
I like that. Okay. Knocked it out of the park.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody's links and Twitters is in the description.
You got my right name? Because, I had to change it.
Oh,
Nah, I don't care if you don't. You don't have to change it.
I forgot. If you switch your name one more time, bro.
What if I put the real Chase Money?
What?
If I change my shit like that?
We don't need that because that might already exist.
Yo, there's a Chase Money fan page, though. You peeped that?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo, I thought it was you. I had a conversation with that page thinking it was you. I was like, oh, hell no.
Did you see the Chase's Lips page?
Yeah, I did. There's a Chase Money with your lips on it. Who the fuck?
I don't know, man. That shit was funny, though. I followed it.
Yo, that's what happened.
Yeah. First things first, before we talk about the remaster thing before the show, we mentioned at the end of the podcast, but I wasn't 100% sure, but YouTube has confirmed that it's going to slowly be migrating to allow 60 frame per second videos. What is y'all thoughts on that? Who wants to go first?
Motion blur.
I go first. I mean, I think it's great because I'm starting to get into fighting games crazy. Like, I'm so fucking hyped for Evo next week. And it's going to be great to see fighting games in 60 frames per second. I don't give a fuck about first-person shooters or anything like that. But it's going to be great to see fighting games the way you're supposed to see the game.
Okay.
You know, so.
Who wants to go next?
I think any feature that can enhance the gaming experience for the viewer and stuff is good. I think.
Nah, you should start lagging, yo.
It start lagging for real? For real? Computer love for real? Ah, damn!
That shit froze for
I'm on.
You was like, better for the viewer.
I'm on my ghetto ass phone right now, yo. But
No,
but yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Okay. All right. Who wants to go next?
I mean, I'll go next. Screw it. Now, I think this 60 frames per second is great because, I mean, for me, when you look at reviews on games, I think it, like, what a lot of people agree on is it helps you connect more with the YouTuber as well, So to see certain games, like what Terry said, fighting games, same thing with racing games, even if it's FPS or open world games, I myself want to be able to upload 60 frames per second games because certain games I just feel people should be seeing it that way, the same way I see it. That's why most of us are hyped when we play these games, and people just look at it like, oh, well, it looks better for this or it looks better for that. Well, you got to understand, what the fuck? Yo, fuck it, I'm done. Thanks. Whatever.
Hey, boy, you up?
I think it's a great thing. I think it's good for content creators, of course. But again, like I'm going off of sort of what Ricky just said, we get to see the game like how it's meant to be seen, how you see it firsthand. So I like first impressions of games. I love that. I live for it. So when I actually get to see a game for the first time, I want to see it in its full glory, in the actuality of how it looks. So I think that's excellent. Not a problem at all.
All of you failed to mention one thing for these.
Go ahead.
The sniper montages will now be available at a full 60 frames per second.
And you'll be in that montage.
I ain't gonna be in shit.
No,
but that is for people that make montages of like whether snipers or like sports collaborations or anything like that. That's gonna look nice, and I'm not gonna lie to you. There's actually, I think there's 3 or 4 videos right now. Ghost Robo has a Battlefield video up at 60 frames. I ain't gonna lie, you can see. If somebody say they can't, they're lying. I didn't think most people could see that, but when I looked at it, I said, damn, that shit look it looks different. And when you're playing it at 60 frames per second versus 30, you can feel it too. So it's also gonna be nice when you get those comparison videos. Like a lot of times people want to see
professionals.
They want to see PS3 version versus Xbox One version, or PS4 versus Xbox One, or and you'll actually be able to see it now. You'll be able to see the difference because if one of the games ain't able to handle the full 60, you'll be able to actually see that, which is cool. So yeah, man, I think it was about time because there's a couple other websites, video sites that allow 60 frames. Obviously, they're not big as YouTube.
Can you confirm that, sir?
Yeah.
Can I confirm that, sir? Okay.
Hey, look, I ain't say nothing wrong. I just said, can you confirm that, sir? You gotta go try to eat this shit.
Twitch is one.
Vimo.
Does it?
I think Twitch.
Yeah, I think Twitch does it too. Yeah.
Twitch.
He said twinge.
Twitch.
Nah. You know what that's gonna be good for though? Digital Foundry, because you know when they do like those comparison videos and stuff, you know sometimes people be like, oh, I think this version looks better. To be honest with you, YouTube is gonna render that video out. It's gonna upload that video in the same 30 frames, so you won't even be able to. For example, if a PS4 game is 60 frames and the Xbox One game is 30 frames, or if it's vice versa, I'm not trying to shit on one console. Now you're gonna be able to notice because even though you render out that video in 60 frames, you still see a difference within the video, the comparison. So I think it's good for professionals. Some people may say, oh, now we're gonna see all the noobs. You're gonna remember noobs try to make rant videos or trolling videos on which is better, but I still look up to like the professional videos, which helps me decide on which platform I should buy a game on, because I would want the best experience on it. That's just my opinion.
I know Angry Joe's gonna love it.
That's
Oh,
just
hell yeah.
Daily Motion allows.
If it's true,
Still looking, man. I was kidding, man.
I was looking though.
No, I was kidding, yo. I thought you was done with that.
Yeah, no, but that's good news. On to the next topic, because we got The Last of Us coming out on the 29th? Or was it before that?
No, 29th.
TX,
Okay.
what up?
Okay.
What's up?
TX is live.
Last of Us remastered July 29th. Now, we were just talking about remastered in general. I'm starting to think it's becoming a problem, but I'll get to that after everybody else gives their actual input. The question is, what constitutes something being able to be a remaster and be, $50, $60? Go. Terry, you're first.
Okay, so I think I use the Master Chief Collection. That's the perfect example because Halo 1 and 2 were for the original Xbox. That's the perfect thing to bring over. If it was just like Halo 4 just coming to Xbox One, then I'd be like, the fuck is you doing? But because it's all 4 of those games, plus Halo 3, because it's all 4 of those games, that's the perfect thing to have because it's all 4 games, all of the DLC, it's 1080p, 60 frames per second for $60. That's 4 games and a shitload of DLC for. That ain't nothing. Normally, when I first heard about it, I expected them to say 80 or 100, but 60 is perfect. As for, I think, some other games. Well, what's the rest of the question? I forgot the question.
No, that was basically you answered it.
Okay. And I want to throw in I think they should do a Gears of War, like a Gears of War pack up the first 3 Gears, and I don't know about it. I never played Judgment, but
Judgment, no. Gears of War.
Leave that out. So just 1, 2, and 3, or like Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. Those should be remastered and put on PlayStation 4. There's something else I'm thinking. Maybe Mass Effect 1 through 3. That would be perfect to remaster and put on the new systems, like that stuff. Because when did Mass Effect 3 come out? 2012. It's a good.
Yeah.
Might
have been 2011.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
It's a good 2 or 3 years ago. Like, that's a good amount of time to wait before you remaster it. Like, The Last of Us, I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I didn't play it. I watched the playthrough. So, I guess, but that's still, it's only been out for a year. So, I mean, like, it's kind of weird.
Right.
You got to get the game at least to have 2 or 3 years before you remaster. Skyrim would be a perfect game to remaster to put on these systems. Or a Fallout game or something like that, but, yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'll go next. Go Wait, by the way, I'm just confused because he said The Last of Us is kind of weird, right? But Naughty Dog didn't plan on doing a remaster, though. Wasn't it because of the fan was pushing it and Sony was like, yo, you know, with everything that was going on, I didn't think they were going to push a remastered version. They had no intentions on pushing it remastered, right?
No, they were going to do that. You
thought so? Because on their Twitter, they even said, like, yo, we didn't even think about doing what the hell just happened? They were like, they didn't even think about doing a remaster. So basically, they lied.
Yeah, they could tell us whatever they want to tell us. No, business 101. They were going.
I think when they had noticed that The Last of Us was hitting high ratings, they probably decided like, yo. And when the PS4 was announced, like, yo, we should start dropping this shit on the PS4. But as far as remastered goes, I think Terry said the perfect game. And I don't think it's Metro Re. Like, that shit is irrelevant. The game should be like $20 if it comes out remastered because I didn't enjoy both of them. Like, once you beat those games, you don't go back to them. Halo, I beat the game. I go back to it all the time, whether you want to do co-op, whether you want to do regular multiplayer or single player, because I actually enjoyed Halo 1 and 2 single player so much that I played it again and again. So, but I think if a game needed to be remastered or brought back a collection, I would say they ruined the Tomb Raider collection, the definitive bullshit. They should have brought back all the other Tomb Raiders, you know what I mean, in the package. And when you said Uncharted, I believe they should have done the same thing with Uncharted. They should do a remaster with Uncharted and bring back all of them with all the DLC. So they should do that as well. I think they should do a remaster with all GTA. All the Grand Theft. They can't. No, I don't think so. But I wanted them to do that with all the Grand Theft photos.
I mean, they fucking want.
So you think if there's no one game that can be remastered and worth $60, has to be multiple games?
It's not that. It's just like
yeah.
No, it's true, but it just depends. Like, why would you like for real? Even though I like The Last of Us, I don't believe that shit should even be $50. Because I mean, I know there's new people into the gaming scene now with PS4, and they never experienced the game. But still, for people like us who have experienced that game, I don't think it's fair. That's why they're trying to do a deal with the people who already had the game previously. But I mean, overall, like remasters or a collection should always bring back as much content from the original. That's all it has to do. All the original content.
Yo, let me add some 2 cents to that. I agree with Ricky on that note, but at the same time, you got to look at the difference between how many people from the Xbox 360 came over here to the PS4 that never got a chance to play Last of Us. So for the people that have played it, I feel you to a certain extent, meaning you shouldn't have to pay that much. They should do like a deal, $20 off or something like that. But the majority of people that are playing this Last of Us that are getting is going to be brand new. So it's going to be like a whole new sale all over again. Because I had it, but I didn't actually finish it. And I'm glad that it's coming out. I'm paying the $60 for it.
No, it's 50. It's 50.
Oh, okay. So see, I'm paying the $50 for it.
It's definitely worth it though. Like honestly, both modes were amazing. So you got the single player, which is beast. You got the multiplayer, which is beast. So I see there's longevity in that game because still to this day, there's way more people on that game than on fucking Call of Duty Ghosts. So
I think I think they confirmed the Mass Effect collections.
I thought they were right.
Talking about yeah, they were at least talking about that.
Yeah, they didn't talk about it. I don't think
But I feel overall, I feel definitely The Last of Us is well warranted for a remake. I don't think it's too early at all. Again, you have to take in consideration the transition between last generation to this generation. And again, me myself, I didn't get to play the title, so I did pre-order it via the PSN, and I paid the full $60. Hopefully, I get my refund or whatever. But yeah, I'm happy I get to play it. So, and again, it comes down to if a game's classic or not. If it's classic, like again, like what they did with the Halo Master Chief Collection, they set the bar for remasters now. Now, if you're not coming like that, then really, like what they just did with complete multiplayer, all the maps. I don't know if we get Forge mode, but like, that's amazing. Like, that's unprecedented. So The Last of Us Remastered, though, they also put in work on that game again. They gave it a good facelift. It's not just like some cheap port over and it's like, okay, or whatever. Now, Tomb Raider, you can make that argument, and you know what? I can't really defend that. I'm a fan of it, so that's just me. But The Last of Us Remastered, $50 price tag, I could roll with that. That's not bad for me because I'm new to the game. So
for the reason why I think it was weird for The Last of Us, because the game came out. I went in Wikipedia and it said it came out June 14, 2013. So the game hadn't been out for a year before they announced it, and then
Wait.
the game came out in 2013, June of 2013, and then the PS4 came out in November. So I'm thinking, the way I looked at it, I think they released it on PS3, waited, and then released it on PS4. Like, this was all planned. Like, when, Ricky said, they said they wasn't even thinking about it on Twitter. I think that's some bullshit. Like, I think they planned this, like, and it just feels weird to me. I don't know. It just felt weird to me because they released it and they re-released it again and announced it before the game was even a year old. Like, it just felt odd.
Listen. If anybody fell for that crap and said that and believed that, oh, we weren't gonna go there.
Don't do it, Abel, because I felt for that.
Listen, and I'm gonna have to take it to Grand Theft Auto. I knew it was coming.
Oh yeah, we all knew that shit.
Yeah. I knew myself. Like, I didn't buy it because I knew it was coming to PS4. Now, all right, Rick.
Don't lie,
anyway,
man.
I knew it was coming to PS4. That's how come I held off. Now, I got kind of worried at the end because I was like, wait, they're not saying anything. I got kind of nervous. I'm not going to lie. But these remasters, like the time, if you just see the time where these games dropped last generation, you knew it was coming to the next one. You're not going to miss out on that money. Grand Theft Auto did $1 billion in 3 days. So they're going to miss out on that money on PS4? No, it doesn't make sense. So remaster is bound to come.
Let me ask y'all about a remaster. Would y'all like the? I know how we feel about it now, but would y'all like a Call of Duty remaster?
I knew you was gonna say that. Yeah, I would.
Like COD 4.
Yep.
World at War, Modern Warfare 2.
Yep, I would.
And maybe
right there.
All the maps.
Right.
All the maps and all the guns.
Black Ops 1, stop after that one.
No, look. He said stop at Black Ops 1, but you want to know something, though? If the price was right, I don't care if they brought back all of them, even from Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2.
I'll
take them.
If they put that.
And if they would include all the maps, like, yo, I would take it.
Like, I need, especially with Black Ops, I need all the zombie maps. They ain't gonna give us a deal.
But to me, I don't know. People gonna probably go crazy right now. Like that game hasn't been classic since Call of Duty 4, since Modern Warfare 4. So in what sense does that game warrant a whole remaster?
Only because remember, remaster doesn't mean classic either, though. Remaster
No. Okay. Listen. When it comes to me, it has to be classic.
No, of course.
You just can't.
What constituted as a classic? What makes it a classic?
I think a classic has to be
after 5 to 10 years. You know what it is. When you play it, that's just like, this game is excellent, it's marvelous, it's a masterpiece. I'm going to go on Twitter and tell everybody how great this game is.
Exactly. The first Call of Duty that all put us onto the crack, that's classic. That was a game changer.
World at War as well, though.
Call of Duty 4.
It was MW4.
So it has to be a really old game?
No.
It doesn't.
No, Last of Us is a classic. Last of Us is a classic. Halo, that's just classic.
I think Last of Us is the only recent that we can literally say is a recent classic that
GTA
we
5.
acceptable with.
GTA 5 is
That's a classic. That is too.
GTA 5 is.
I mean, but okay, let me ask you something, because I've been actually playing GTA 5 back and forth. I can't spend nothing but 10 minutes playing that shit, dog. It's so fucking boring. There's nothing else to do in that.
Wait, you mean like in the single player or multiplayer?
On the multiplayer wise.
Oh no, I understand.
The single player is
single player.
great. Single player wants it. We're in a generation of multiplayer. So will the multiplayer really be that much different than what it is on Grand Theft Auto right now?
I would never buy a classic for.
The only exception is they're gonna add heists. They might have some new weapons. They might have some new guns, but the missions.
No. Look, I agree with UTX. I agree with what you just said. But there's a difference though. Like we got GTA 5 at the wrong time with the multiplayer, so that was a horrible experience. Luckily, I enjoyed the single player so much, I went back on that. You know what I'm saying? I started playing that, but yeah, I was upset as well that GTA 5 didn't last long for me in my library because of the multiplayer. Now it's starting to work, but overall, I never counted GTA 5 because of its multiplayer. Like, I think GTA 5 is a classic for its single player. And when I say classic, the only game I really considered a classic, and believe it or not, is 2 games, and that's Halo and Gears. Those are the only 2 games that I would ever say classic when it comes down to multiplayer part.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
I don't say. No. Y'all about to shit on me. Yo, I'm about to turn my mic off. Nah, but I don't count classics as multiplayer. But those are really like the only 2 games. You know what I mean? And COD 4.
I think you're right.
And COD 4, yes.
All right. Let me.
Another one would be Red Dead Redemption.
Classic.
Yeah, but can I get some? Can I eat?
Took over your podcast.
No,
Right.
I just wanted to say, I mean, I didn't realize that video games were like, they age like wine, you know what I'm saying? You could charge higher prices when the games get old. I thought it was supposed to be the other way around. A lot of people are saying that people from Xbox didn't get to play certain games. That's no reason necessarily to say something should be full price. In that case, then price drop should never happen. There's always going to be somebody that hasn't played a game. You know what I'm saying? So for that reason, then price drop should never happen. Games should stay 60, always be 60, remastered or not. I never mind a remaster as long as there's other games included. I made a video months ago. In the video, I said Metal Gear Collection. That shit had 12 games in it. 12 fucking games.
Or even the God of War collection.
God of War collection. 3 games. 3 games. The God of War collection was out before all this shit was even happening. Like, I played God of War 1 and 2 and Ghost of Sparta. That was back in when MW2 was out. They had a collection then. I'm into to packaging up and bundling games and giving somebody more bang for their buck. That's what I feel like a remaster collection should be. For something to be a remaster, I feel like it needs to be a collection of some kind. Hell, even if it's all the maps and another one of the old games. But the Last of Us is a classic and whatnot. But just because somebody hasn't played it, don't mean they should drop it 50. I don't give a fuck about no
$50 classic.
Yeah, people talking about well, they did this and that. So what? I mean, god damn, that's bullshit, man. These dudes should not be able to do that. There is a discount, though, for people that already had the game. I'm fine with that. Meet us halfway. Don't give us that Tomb Raider shit, though. You know what I'm saying? If you're a hardcore fan, none of this stuff applies to you because I expect you to go out, just like I expect people to stand in line and wait for Jordans and pay $400 for them bitches. I expect that shit. We can't talk about those people. That's what they do. But just casual people, I don't think that's just it's not okay. I feel like give us something in addition to that game, and then it's all fair game. If Tomb Raider would have gave us, like Ricky said, if they would have gave us like 3 of the other Tomb Raider games, or even 2, I'd be like, cool. We got a bundle. We got the old Tomb Raider about. Let's go. But dudes are like, you don't know what it takes to remaster a game. We see how much it takes now because everybody doing that shit. I made that video months ago. He was like, man, you just hating. Hating? I said the game was great. The Last of Us, if you have not played that game, you should play the game. I'm just saying that from the other side, I just don't feel like it was necessarily fair. Maybe $50 is fair to some people, and yeah, it's worth a $60 experience, but not a year later to me. And I don't care if it's. And at the same token, it's not their fault that the consoles aren't backwards compatible. So I guess maybe they would have thought they were, and then they just said, okay, well, since it's not, we're going to try to go ahead and recoup this money some way or another. That's just what I'm saying, though. But yeah, man, collection, cool. Halo bundle, great. God of War, Metal Gear bundle, Mass Effect, all these bundles, and then you're going to hand me this one game shit for $60, man. Fuck out of here.
I feel you with that, though.
I agree with you.
I agree with that.
I think with the whole remastered part, I think, like, for example, like you said, with the PS3 games, we had so many collections, right? I think the reason why they're trying to raise this price tag on all these games is because they're trying to push this 1080p 60 frame shit. And I think they're looking at it like, all right, when it's 1080 60 frames, we get to put an extra $10 on it. Like, I don't care if they bring back some of these games. Like I said, imagine they did a GTA collection. I'm not expecting them to try to put a 1080p 60 frames. Just do what they did with the PS3. Just put them in the PSN store. I'd buy those games and play them. It's not like they ran, better performance. They played the same exact way. I don't know if maybe that's the reason they're trying to charge that price range, but that's stupid. Because if you have to, hey,
it's one more thing, not to cut you off, but yeah, these games might be 1080p, 60 frames a second, but that wasn't always necessarily the standard. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix is an upgraded version of the original Kingdom Hearts with better graphics, and it looks like a little bit better resolution, right? That wasn't $60. You know what I'm saying? And there's 3 games on there. Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. That wasn't fucking $60. Devil May Cry HD. That wasn't $60. Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 remake. That wasn't $60. God of War Collection, not $60. Hitman Trilogy. None of these are all remastered games, but these were before the PS4 came out. But they were remastered from the PS2 versions to an upgraded PS3, Xbox 360 version. Them shits wasn't $60. So why when somebody goes from PS3, Xbox 360 to Xbox One, PS4, is it $60 now, and that shit's cool, and it's a single game, when it's the same concept as before?
They're just doing it because they can.
Yeah, I mean, they can. I get it, but goddamn.
It's not justified. I understand that.
Yeah, I just want people to know, like, if you're going to get it, get it. I ain't saying not to get it. I'm just saying, realize that what they're doing is kind of fucked up.
They even did like a Dragon Ball Z collection, didn't they?
Man, I'm looking. I got an article. There's like 30 collections, man, and none of these are
Jack and Daxter collection. They did that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, Assassin's Creed trilogy.
They even did a Killzone trilogy.
It wasn't $60.
Yeah.
Ratchet and
Infamous Collection was not $60, and there is a Mass Effect trilogy already.
And there's a Gears of War trilogy too, but it's Gears of War 1 to 3.
Resistance.
Judgment is trash.
All these remastered and collections was not $60 before. Now we coming up on these $60 games, and this one.
Even 2K had a fucking MLB game and 2K13 together.
I forgot about that.
That's crazy.
I'm glad you brought up 2K.
That's now too. Like MLB and the new 2K is that's a thing on Amazon right now, and it's pretty.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's like $50, $60.
And those are 2 full games that have longevity.
Yeah, like I'm cool. I'm all the way in there. That's cool with me. Yeah, give us a little bit more if you're gonna give us a game that already came out though.
More bang for your buck.
That's it, man.
The problem is if we don't say stuff like this, then they don't care.
Well, yeah.
It's more out to people to understand and not just sit back and enjoy it. Like me, like I said, I'm good with the $50 Last of Us. That's just because I didn't get to finish the game myself. But other games, like one of y'all said earlier, Halo. I don't even like Halo, and if I had an Xbox, I'd grab that motherfucker because that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
All them damn games, that's beyond setting the bar. Microsoft did their motherfucking thing with that. Like, it's just like, to me, and I'm not going to say Sony, but I'm just going to, if another company, Nintendo or somebody, they're going to have to do that with, like, Twisted Metal. Like a whole Twisted Metal audio.
They're going to constantly be compared to that bundle.
Because that Halo.
They're going to have to.
And you know what? I'm glad they did that, though, because honestly, it was getting ridiculous. Ever since the Metal Gear Solid demo that came out, next thing you know, before that with Tomb Raider, that definitive edition, even though the DLC was free, but nobody plays the multiplayer on that shit no more. So they gave us all this extra fucking shit that we had to download for nothing. Nobody plays that. So it didn't even matter. And then like an idiot, I bought it. So forget it.
I'm gonna address somebody real quick. Somebody said I'm always bitching.
Who's always bitching?
I mean, he didn't say me. I don't know who he's talking about.
Oh, I heard somebody. I was about to say something too.
Nah, see, but I understand. But see, that's the problem, though. Like, you can't even say nothing no more, because then somebody will say that. That's why we got all this microtransaction when the game is $60 plus DLC, plus you got Battlefield where you buy a season pass, plus you can unlock everything in the game for $60, plus you got Hardline coming out, which is not really a full game for $60, because nobody says anything. Right. Then you got Metal Gear coming out with a how you drop a game with one mission on that and they try to charge $40 for it because nobody says anything. That's the problem.
Nah, one more thing too. Like have I said yet that The Last of Us was bad for its multiplayer? Like some dude seriously just wrote.
No, some people.
The Last of Us is good for online dumbass who play single player. Like I never said it was bad.
Yo, who bought Last of Us 4?
You know I didn't know it had multiplayer until the day I bought it, because I never saw anything on it.
Like I bought that shit because that shit looked like it was
because of the demo that was being played. You know, it was single player. It
was legal later at that moment.
Because it said faction, it didn't even say multiplayer. So I'm thinking like faction, whatever.
I had multiplayer. I never played nothing else.
And regarding The Last of Us or like Uncharted. And some of those other games, even like God of War, you think people bought those games for multiplayer?
Especially when you never played there was never a game like that. No, think about it. There was never a game like that. Look, there was never a game like that.
That's like, and there's multiplayer? Shit.
Yeah, like, what?
No, but it's true. Like, why? Like, first of all, the Last of Us was the first newest IP of that type of that franchise, right? So, why even if they announced a multiplayer on that, why would you take that risk on buying it just for that multiplayer? I didn't even know I had a multiplayer, so obviously I'm buying the game for the single player. If there was a Last of Us already a couple years ago and I knew how the shit played, I would have been like, yo, I'm getting it for that multiplayer. But who like just like with Homefront, people bought it and look at how the game ended. Meanwhile, I thought it had potential. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I bought it.
That person was probably a late buyer after their friend said, "Oh, the multiplayer was good. The multiplayer was good." Then he bought it.
Yeah, because Call of Duty still have their shit anyway later. I liked it.
Like what?
Homefront. We never even talked about the new one. Homefront.
Anybody got any info on that?
They rebranded the game. There's no multiplayer.
Nope. It's like
there's no co-op at least, like co-op missions.
Yeah.
I'll live with that.
Like Far Cry 3.
Yeah, is it 4-player? Is it 4-player co-op or 2?
I don't think so. They haven't given a number. I'll look it up while y'all talking.
But see, like, when they made that announcement, there's no multiplayer, that just instantly shot down to a renter.
See, unfortunately, they kept the name, and like nobody does. That would be like Battlefield coming out with a game, and it's Battlefield, but there's no multiplayer.
Right.
Like you can't have that name.
Instantly made me not, because if you remember, we talked about this a while ago. Y'all niggas clown me, and I said, "Yo, I'm gonna get that Homefront when it come out," because I expected it to be.
You didn't tell serious. That's why.
And once they said no multiplayer, I was like, GameFly.
As sad as that sounds, believe it or not, it's true though. Like, why would you like that? I'm starting to learn more and more not to buy games for just a single player. Like, spend that whole $60 on it, because it's not like it's not like they dropping content, especially during this time right now. They're not gonna drop no free single player DLC. They're gonna charge as much as they can. They're gonna put a price tag on any DLC, even if it's adding 20 more minutes, $5. They even charge you for type.
Like worst purchase I had that I've made so far was this fucking Watch Dogs. I'm gonna be real, because I think I just wanted it so bad.
You were thirsty. Thirsty for a new game.
Man. I wanted it, and I wanted to play it, and I
called it out. I called it out at the end. I was like, yo.
I don't regret buying it though, for real.
I don't either. I don't even regret buying Tomb Raider, because I was still playing a single player. I regret buying Bound by Flame.
Everybody got their one game. That's.
Nah, I got my 100 games.
You got a couple, but that's like really like your one where it's like, yo, I can't believe you bought that.
Yeah, man, that shit was
the only thing I regret about Watch Dogs is I bought it digitally. That's the only thing I regret.
That's what I'm saying. I did. I did too, yo. And like I was feeding for it, yo. I was like, damn, I don't feel like going to GameStop. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy that bitch right now. I made that purchase. I was like, the fuck did I just do? I can't trade this shit in when I get bored of it.
Yeah.
They should do that, bro. They should give us some kind of like PlayStation
credit.
They should give us like a great old
credit system that you can trade in.
I'll take $25 off that for that shit.
Yeah, I'll take 25, 30. I don't care. Yo, good ass. Damn.
I'm keeping my games. I don't trade my shit in.
I got Wolfenstein physical. I still ain't beat it. I heard the game was great. But I just
No, the game, no.
I really like
the story mode is great. I just couldn't play it on Xbox One. I told you, like the audio was just horrible. I couldn't beat it. I couldn't beat it on Xbox One, but I actually enjoyed that game. I thought it was at first with what was going on and shit. I was like, y'all hope this don't end up like Thief, like retarded and shit.
That Thief was bad.
Thief, actually, that was my worst purchase. I actually enjoyed Bound by Flame in the beginning. Thief,
that was my worst rental of like the last.
At least you rented it.
Is it worse than live? Is it worse than live?
I was thirsty though. Is it worse? Yo, bro, it might really be like worse than live, yo.
No, it's not.
Live we shit on live, but they've been making improvements.
No. Live, I can't shit on live because their game modes were actually good. It's just the gameplay that's bad.
Yeah, they made graphic patches. I'm not saying live is good because live is ass. But like, what's asser than that or Thief? Thief is doodle. That game is butt. Can't set a waypoint. Fuck that game. I don't have a waypoint in open world game. I will never get over that in my life. Ever. Yo. That game is bad though, man.
My worst, I think the purchase I regret the most on Xbox One is that Metal Gear.
You bought the Metal Gear? You bought that shit, yo?
Shit about it? Yeah,
I got it for GameFly still though. I ain't played yet.
Like I played like that. That's there's a one main mission where
that's the only mission.
The story mission.
Right. Yeah.
Like shit, you could beat that shit so quick. Like the side missions you can do and a story. Like your character, like Snake is supposed to be voiced by Kiefer Sutherland. Them motherfucker only got 10 lines.
See, that's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah, I should have. Like now that I think about it, I should have waited to the Phantom Pain, like a week before the Phantom Pain was about to come out. Bought that Metal Gear Ground Zeroes, played that, then got Phantom Pain. I should have waited. I don't even think about this shit no more. Every time I get on my Xbox,
you should have waited till that shit on PS Plus.
I got it on. I got like you can pin stuff on your Xbox One. Every time I turn on my Xbox and look at it, I'm like, it's a fucking game. Like every single time I look at it. But yeah, that's the only thing I regret. Like,
I'd rather play Lego Hobbit than that shit, yo.
Yeah, that Lego Hobbit is hot though. I ain't gonna lie.
I got into Lego games.
Right, the Lego games is fun, man.
No, you never do a walkthrough with them shits though. You should.
No, I haven't. I mean, there's so many games out there. It's like I can't even. I don't see how people say they ain't got no games to play. Like there ain't no games on the new consoles, but there's just so many games, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
On the old ones, forget about it.
Yeah. Let's moving on for all the Battlefield guys. We talked about Hardline. I still don't know if I'm getting it. I might rent it when it comes out and then see how I like the game. But after the beta, because betas are good, that they took the feedback and they said they're going to make a number of changes to the game. They said they're going to increase the player speed by 10%. A lot of people were saying the players were too slow. They're going to stop the camera bounce a little bit. That's the suppression fire. Because that was real annoying on 3. But it wasn't too bad. But it wasn't really like that on 4. 4 had it pretty balanced. The high tension camera shake, they're going to fix that. Vehicles getting stuck. And there's I'm not going to read all this stuff off, but they're actually going to go in. They've already listed the things that they're looking to change when Battlefield Hardline actually does come out at the end of the year. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I only got like 8 minutes logged into that game, so I can't really say.
Quite frankly, I'm skipping it. I'm skipping it this year. It's just going to be Far Cry 4, Destiny, and Call of Duty that fall for me. I'm skipping Battlefield.
I can't even lie, man. I can't deny that I'm not gonna get Advanced Warfare. I can't. Like, are you gonna deny it? Man. I'm getting it. You know what? I'm not buying Madden. Thank the Lord. Yo, it just looks trash, yo. Like the dude, who was it that posted a gameplay of it? Like they got permission to upload it. I'm looking at it like, yo, why is he playing Madden 25? Like, why is he trying to say that? And I was like, whoa, like, what the fuck is Ignite? Can somebody tell me what is the Ignite engine?
I mean, we can't explain to you what the engine is.
Yeah.
Well, you even know what it is though. Like they never said.
What do you mean? But do you know what the frost? Like nobody knows what engine is.
No. Peep this. All right, that's true. But think about it. From Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4 on consoles, when they said Frostbite 3 and Frostbite 4, I saw a difference. There's no difference. Like, what is this Ignite engine about? Like, they said some shit about Ignite, but Madden still
Extra
looks
color
trash.
of yellow.
Ignite.
And 14 looked trash and played trash.
I understand what you're saying now. There was the Infinity engine for Madden 13. The Ignite engine is supposed to be the next step up from the Infinity engine with some tweaks and stuff. Because on Madden 13, you would crash into your players the whole game.
Backbreaker engine. Didn't it have like the Backbreaker engine?
No, it was called Infinity. I seen videos. My man Wiser, he showed me this video. That shit had me in tears. Like his running back is like wide open. First of all, on Madden, the offensive linemen are overly fast when pursuing a ball carrier or blocking people. So his offensive lineman is keeping up in the open field with his running back and was bumping him so much that he just took his own teammate the fuck up out of bounds instead of letting him score. So it's things like that, or you drop back and you trip over your offensive lineman and you fumble the ball and shit like that. So,
but not only that, like when you tackle somebody in the game, it looked like they were about to die. Like their bodies folded in half. In Madden 13, I tackled somebody, my leg was on my shoulder.
Nah, they still do that too.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's not as much though.
Yeah, I know a couple guys that played it. Yes, yeah.
Listen,
not getting it.
Ricky, just to put it in perspective for you. I know you play UFC because you kicked my ass at it, but
Thank you.
All right, that's running on the Ignite. No, I admit it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but that's the Ignite engine, UFC. So bring that to Madden and just put 2 and 2 together.
No, all right. There's still like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's just like why? Like what is it doing? Like it. I don't know. Madden. I don't know. No, I don't know.
I don't know. So I mean,
yeah.
I like UFC, but I just don't get it. Like I just don't know what the Ignite engine. What's the purpose of it? Like I don't know.
Man,
I don't know.
Do you care, or do you just want the game to play?
You know what it is? I want the game to play. I want the game to play great or something like that. And every time they announce a new engine, I get the Madden, and the Madden is even worse. So you know what they probably got to do? Stop making engines.
25 is better than 13 though. Man's ass. Make no mistake, that game sucks. Only because it's not good. Man 13. Man 25 is better than Man 13. I'm going to get the next man.
All right, look.
I'm hoping for a miracle, though. I ain't going to lie, man.
Nah, there's no miracle. I just saw it.
I like football.
No, me too. But you know what? I'll just watch it. Fuck it.
I'm with Chase. I love football, but back to the Hardline thing that what Chase was saying. Yeah. Like Hardline, from what I've seen, from what I played, I don't see what you can update with it. I'm trying to be respectful when I say this. I'm being very PG right now. Too little, too late. Does Battlefield 4 work on PC, or is it still real messed up?
I play it on PC, but the game, there's more people on Battlefield 3. Like people don't.
Wow. So is it because Battlefield 4 doesn't run right on there?
It's because it was so broken, like the connection, everything. You'll get kicked out. Like I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of errors and glitches and shit that nobody wants.
EA came in and kicked them the fuck out. EA came in there.
Yo, son, I don't know what happened, bro.
That was EA.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even connect. It just automatically reloaded it to me.
EA said goodbye.
right.
Hit that button.
I don't fucking.
He was like, it's a game that nobody wants.
They watching me. They throwing me off.
No, that shit. The dudes are saying they're gonna drop a new Battlefield when the old one on PC don't even work. That's terrible, man.
You know what's fucked up? When Watch Dogs got delayed last year, EA or DICE said something about we thought about delaying Battlefield 4, and then the game come out. We see how fucked up it is. You should have delayed it, motherfucker. Like, what's the purpose of that?
Yeah, because they need.
I think even with a delay, they would have fucked it up.
If you delayed holiday season, bruh.
Yeah, I get that. Like,
holiday season money, man.
No. But what about this? I saw one of BG's videos, and he said that what's that shit called? Wow, I can't believe I forgot the game name. What's the shit made by Ubisoft? Wow, I forgot the name.
Watch Dogs?
Child of Light.
Whoa! No!
It's a Ubisoft game.
It hasn't even came out yet. The Division. I'm bugging.
Oh.
They said there's rumors that the I'm just saying graphic-wise, like people about being disappointed, like Watch Dogs, it might be downgraded because they're working on it on consoles first.
Yeah, I seen that. I believe it.
That sounds factual. I believe.
Fuck! I don't want that to happen.
2016 or 17, the new consoles will be the consoles, and the old one there'll be less people with those. Then we'll start getting. We won't see that as much, but right now they're gonna have to do it because I'm sure they did that last gen, but. Well, there wasn't YouTube wasn't really out like that. It wasn't like this, so people didn't know unless they really went out to look for it. Now, people just it's so easy to find the information because of the internet and stuff. So I think they might have been did that shit, yo. We would have no way of knowing that.
I got a question for everybody. Y'all think? I was thinking about it. Y'all think the PS3 or the 360 will last as long as the PS2 did? Is that motherfucker was selling for grip?
They came out with a game last year.
I don't think it will.
PS2.
FIFA. FIFA 14.
FIFA 14? I said FIFA.
On PS2.
Yeah.
For real, yo?
It was just I think it was just a roster.
They said that's the last game that they coming out with on the PS2.
But who?
That's crazy. Like who went out and actually got a PS2 game?
No. Like PS2's longevity, it went on since last year. Like
that's just like Windows XP, bro. PS2 is Windows XP. These other shits ain't lasting that long, yo.
I think I heard like PS2 is big in like Brazil and stuff like in like other countries.
Everywhere. It was big everywhere around the world.
No, one of them. No lie though, no lie. I'm not even trying to sound racist or nothing like that. But like that.
I'm not trying to sound racist, but
last week we heard that Ricky called all white people crackheads. Remember that shit?
No. You know what? This isn't even a race thing. This is more of an economics term. But when people couldn't afford now what's going on? Right, but anyway, when people can't afford a new console, there's that underground crowd, and I'm just gonna say underground crowd that buys the old consoles. And now that's their new baby. It's like new to them.
Like make fun of Africans.
Well, no. I feel you.
Underground crowd. There really is. There's these people that buy the old consoles, and that's like their PS4. Like they game on it.
Some people can't.
Yeah, I know. I met people like that. I'd be like, "Yo, have you played this?" They'd be like, "Yo, I just got this game." I'm like, "Wait, for which console?" They'd be like, "PS3." I'm like, "Get that shit out of my
face." They'd be like, "Yo, you played that new Resident Evil 2, yo? You played that new Resident Evil 2? This shit's fire." Like, damn.
That shit is so real. My man's, he was excited about getting a PS2. Oh. So I was over his crib, I was playing it. And I'm just like, he's playing NBA Live, and I'm like, this shit looks so good. He was real defensive, like, why you talking about my shit like that? I was like, man, here, you got. That's why I gave him my PS3.
There's some people like that. There's a
probably lose his mind. You give him a PS4.
Oh please. Like, there's an underground demographic that will purchase the old consoles and game on them like crazy. So I understand why they support them. There is a demographic out there.
You know what's crazy too? I met people where they complain about the bugs and glitches in these old ass games, and they're like, "Yo, what? They gotta fix this shit." I'm like, "Well, you're like 10 generations behind, my brother. They're not gonna fix this shit. Yo."
Petitions and shit.
Yo, like I had somebody who just finished playing Raccoon City. That game was trash.
That game was ass.
Yo, that game was butt. And my boy was like, "Yo," he goes, "That game wasn't even all that. Have you ever played it?" I'm like, "Have I ever played it? That's just like 4 years old, bro. You gotta move on." And then I asked him, "Yo, did you play Resident Evil 6?" He goes, "Nah." I said, "For real?" Oh my goodness! I can't even ask you about Watch Dogs. I can't even ask you about.
Don't even go there. Don't even go there with them. Just do it.
That shit is bad, yo. And you're my age, bro. You're playing games with young.
Shit. Like,
yo, have you ever played Grand Theft Auto 4 online? It's crazy. I just got on it. Like, what? Brother, have you played it 5? No.
Actually, I think 4 might have been fun online.
Let's.
NBA 2K?
Yeah, that's after this one. Real quick, I wanted to talk about this because a lot of people are saying AAA studios and titles are actually dying, and here's another example of what that means. Murder Soul Suspect just came out last month, a month ago. That studio has just closed. The game didn't do very well. Got 4 reviews. and that's what's happening. Is when your game doesn't do well, the studio ends up closing just because they starting to treat these game studios like they used to do music artists. Y'all remember, like, dudes would come out, they get one hit, then they couldn't get another one, they out of here. It's the same shit.
That's fucked
like
up.
These guys they really getting that like music industry treatment, and the studios are getting smaller and smaller. They're selling rights to their games to bigger studios. Like that's what happened with Sleeping Dogs. Activision actually had that first. They gave it away because of delay and sales and all that stuff. But like, if these games don't do well, like these studios are closing. They can't really afford it. The cost of games is actually going up. And for them to be closed already, hell, even the fucking people that made LA Noire, they closed shortly after that game too. And that game did pretty well. It's not a good look.
Hold on, wait, who were they under? Like what branch?
Team Bondak.
Wait, I thought they weren't under. No, I'm talking about Murder So Suspect. They weren't under like 2K or Square Enix.
No, let me see.
Because what I don't get is like I think is what do they use all their money, all their funds on this game, and they don't make the profit back?
Probably,
like,
or they break even.
Remember, look at Bungie when they got a $500 million budget. Like they got the bread for it.
It's like that's because that's why people starting to go with bigger companies like Activision, EA. You're gonna see that shit more because they just can't afford to take the risk of doing it on a smaller publishing company and not having the game perform. Like, because
they basically like indies.
Yeah, exactly.
That's almost like rap. I mean, you look at rap. Like, if you don't get published by Sony or somebody big, you pretty much underground, and then people ain't gonna hear you.
That or they put too much money into the game and then they don't sell the amount of like I think Tomb Raider, they put a shitload amount of money into the game and it only sold 6 million copies and they were still disappointed. They put so much money into it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Homefront. Well, Homefront sold. Didn't they sell something else like that?
Yeah, I'm looking. Homefront got sold for $300,000.
That's bad. They didn't even get sold for $1 million, not even $500,000.
I got a Wikipedia article. 600 closed video game studios. That's a lot of fucking studios, man.
You think AAAs are gonna be more expensive in the middle of this gen? In the middle of this gen, they're gonna increase the price because of that.
I was actually surprised it wasn't.
No, I think that's why the DLC and microtransaction.
To be honest with you, I don't think they're going to raise the price on regular disc-based games. What I think they're going to do is they're going to be like, all right, so we're done with this game, so let's sit around this table and think how we're going to get them for some more money. Should we add this ending or just add that as a DLC? Like, they're going to pocket half their money on DLC. They're going to give us 5-hour, 10-hour long stories and then throw in the extra 2-hour DLCs, well, as a DLC basically, all the 2-hour extra like content and shit. That's how they're gonna end up doing it.
Oh, yeah,
they're making way more money. That's exactly. They're doing that shit now.
They're bundling it with like the seasons pass and
look at GameStop pre-ordering now. Every game got a fucking every game that you pre-order now, or forget even if it's a shitty ass game or a $29.99 game that's coming out at GameStop. They have if you pre-order it, you get a bonus content added. Like,
I mean, if you go back to the last gens back in the day, the prices always went up by like $10. Like Nintendo 64 was $39, Xbox was $40, and so I was surprised that it wasn't already $70.
Nintendo had some wild prices. Nintendo 64, my God.
I remember them shits.
It was like $90.
Like $90.
And that was when minimum wage was like $4 fucking dollars.
Hold on, $90 for what?
For the game.
For the game.
Yes, no lying, yo.
Smash Bros is like 120.
That shit was like 90.
I remember my dad was pissed as hell. He got me a game, yo. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, I was mad. I ain't getting no games. I'm all fucking. I had 64 and we had one controller and she rented us Wave Race, bruh. I'll never forget that shit.
Yo, nah, that happened to me, son.
No memory card, one controller. And I had no games when I took
that Rumble Pack. You gotta put the Rumble Pack in. Remember that shit?
I'm not getting that shit. I ain't got ready for that.
Yo, it's the worst. Me and my
big like mom, but I can't save my game.
Yep. Nah, you know what's crazy? Me and my brother asked for a 64 when we was younger, right? So I'm like, all right, he's getting his because my mom was like, don't worry, I'll get it for you guys. So I'm thinking we got different rooms, right? No, she got a big box and she's like, here, open it, and it said both our names on it. We knew we was fucked. Because we opened it, and there was one controller. She thought it came with two. I'm like, Ma, don't you see it had one controller in the fucking box? She was like, oh, I didn't know this and that. We had to wait.
You said that, though?
I didn't curse at my mother, man. I was young. But my brother's older than me, so he's looking at it like he was pissed. He was like, well, you know what? Ricky's the youngest. He ain't playing this shit anyway. Like, it don't matter.
Oh.
He kept it in his room. And then, it was crazy. We didn't get another remote until, like, my birthday, which was, like, 4 months after Christmas.
And you got one of them cheap turbo joints, didn't you? Them
No, I'm going to keep it real. No, look how crazy.
I remember them turbo joints.
I'm going to keep it real. My mom actually spent, like, the 30-something or 40-something on another, N64 remote. But what was crazy was we still didn't have a fucking game for that shit. My brother was borrowing games off of all his friends. I was like, this is sad. Like, this is the poor era.
I remember that shit. I had one of them turbo controllers and a regular one.
Right.
Turbo joints broke every time.
Hitting the switches on.
Yeah, every time, yo. Every time, bro. Every time. And it was always too small or too big, yo. Matter of fact, I got an Xbox 360 turbo controller. That shit's like this. That shit is tiny, yo. That's just small.
Yo, does anybody remember the first Xbox controller though? How big that joint was?
Oh, that was a batarang. That shit was a fucking batarang. That's what the fuck that was.
Batarang.
No, that was a steering wheel, man. That was like
that shit had a memory card slot in there too, yo. That shit was brocky.
Yo, that joint was crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Man. If you don't perform your games, that's why, you know what? And like a lot of dudes like E3 suck. It's like, no, these dudes have to play it safe. Because if you take a risk and it don't pan out, you out of here. Look at the games they're selling. It's the same shit. There might be improvements. I love GTA. But if GTA came out every year, we'd be feeling like it was Assassin's Creed. Because it comes out every year. That's part. They play it safe. Huh?
Did you already hear about the new one that they're making?
What?
They just announced a new Assassin's Creed that they're making right now.
For next year?
Yeah, the Quebec team is.
I'm done. I
ain't done.
I don't even want to get Unity.
That's just like a season. That's like a show.
Don't quote me on next year. I just read the article today on IGN and it was saying that they're already working on the new.
But like they don't even change the combat system. Like the shit be the same. It's just they add new
they improved it. Go back and play the first two.
All right, look at 3, right? And then look at Black Flag. And then when you see videos of Unity, the way they were killing, I'm like, yo, all it is really is just a coat of paint. They add different weapons.
That Unity look hot, nigga.
No, I'm getting Unity. I'm getting it because they added a whole co-op mode.
I ain't played Assassin's Creed since she was the Indian, the half Indian.
So you only missed one game. You only missed one game.
I got Assassin's Creed 4 for Xbox One. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed before that since 2. So I skipped, what's that, 4 games, 3 games?
Oh, man, the SEO, all his games is good.
Revelations.
Yeah, I skipped all those games and got 4, and I was still complaining.
You didn't miss nothing.
That's nothing.
I was still complaining about those fucking, what's those called? The eavesdrop missions and the following missions. I did this shit years ago.
You had to collect 50 feathers, my nigga, just to get the costume.
No, but hey, look, they gotta play it safe. If you murder some suspect, you think about the game. I'm not saying the game was good, but if you think about the whole idea of the game is the dude is is he a detective and he gets killed. And then he has to investigate his own murder.
He was a bad dude who became a detective, right? An asshole, basically.
Yeah, but the whole setup was sick. The game was the execution was bad though.
Because like I still kind of want to play it for real. Like I heard nothing but bad shit about it.
You know what it is? Like for some reason the whole like what the game consists of, like it had the potential of being a tough ass game. Basically. If it would have been better the way he had it. Like he was dead, solving his own mystery and everything, but then it didn't make any sense. A lot of the shit you did in the game, like you don't kill nobody, but then you obtain like 1 power to like kill a ghost. Like it just made no sense, and the game was so fucking
execution.
It was bad, man. The way they delivered it, it just was horrible, man.
How many new IPs did well? Think about that. Like think about like the last 2 years.
Last of Us.
How many new? Okay, we got The Last of Us. We got Watch Dogs.
No.
That didn't do well. I didn't say the game.
Okay.
I like the game. I said, how did it sell? I mean, how is there? Did it do well enough for a sequel? If the game doesn't do well enough for a sequel, they out of here.
Wait, how many fucking new IPs do we even have? Red Dead was like 4 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. But that's Rockstar. Everything they put out is going to do well.
But that's not even. Didn't the original Red Dead come out on Xbox? So
Red Dead Revolver.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. How many new games come out? And if it's not, they got to be indie because they gonna be out of here. Titanfall, they lucky because they want EA. You gotta be with a big publishing company. If you ain't with EA, Activision,
you know what? They
or
lucky because their game
you're out.
They're lucky because their game was good. It just wasn't worth that price. Like
what game was that?
Titanfall. It's not a bad game. It shouldn't be that price.
Content. It lacked content.
It lacked a lot of content. That's it.
Bad.
Yeah, it should.
No. Once you went to versing robots and stuff, I'm done with it.
But that's a personal issue. I'm saying
I played. They had a free weekend for you playing that shit on PC, and I played that shit, and I ran into two real life people. I had like 50 kills on bots. Fuck that game, dog. That game is terrible.
Yo, it's an iPad game that made it to a console.
It did okay though. It's sold. I mean,
no,
right though. That's what I'm saying.
Does it show how many people sold it back?
No, but no,
it don't matter if they sell it back. They still made the money.
They still made the money. Yeah.
EA did their thing. They sold it. They did their job.
I'll say about Titanfall. About it
South Park is a new IP.
Nah, not really, but it was because they had a South Park.
But hold on, but who published it? Ubisoft.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah,
Ubisoft, EA, Activision. If you ain't on one of those three and you have a bad game, you're done.
I used to say Square Enix, but they fucking up. Tomb Raider Definitive and Thief was butt. So I can't even respect them.
It's not good. That's why dudes are like, well, we see the same shit every year. It's because motherfuckers don't go buy the new games because they want to play proven games. And then they miss out on some shit.
Yeah,
we are going back. We are already like all these studios closing with these games because the game's not selling. Like we're already seeing the effects of like all the indie games exploding like they are. Like that's gonna take the place. Like I used to shit on indies before I got an Xbox. Before I started looking at PlayStation, I used to shit on indies. Like I don't want that shit. And then I started thinking about it, and I played a couple. Like I
played Valiant Hearts.
Yeah, I can get 4 indie games for the price of one brand new game. Like that's great. Like I can see that it's going to be more of those and it's going to be less big games. We'll see Call of Duty, obviously, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, the big shit, like big shit from big people. We don't see that, but the indie games are going to take over.
Oh
we'll start seeing games like indie games at 15, and we're gonna start seeing stuff at like what was that? Garden Warfare was 40 or 50. Garden Warfare was 40. We're gonna start seeing games dropping price like that, like smaller games like. That's going to start to take place at all the big shit.
I definitely agree with what you're saying, Terry. Like, I feel like Murder Soul Suspect is a great example on bad execution. Again, on paper, like Chase was describing it, it sounds good on paper. Like, I'm just like, yo, I want to play this. But then when you got in the game and played it, you're just like, all right, this is wild. None of this makes sense. But this shouldn't deter anybody that's independent from making their games. No, keep going. Of course, the struggle is real if you don't come out with a hit, but this shouldn't deter anybody. Like, if anything, indies should learn from this. They'd be like, yo, we can't step out this door without a hit. Like, so people, like, they should buckle down now and just be like, yo, rest in peace to that studio, but, like, we gotta bring it with our title. So I think it's healthy. I think people dying due to poor execution in studios dying out. I think that's a good thing to show. Like, listen, you got to come correct. You got to bring the heat. You
got to sell 1 million copies or you're done.
Yeah.
Basically.
No, you're right.
Copies you're out, bro.
Yeah. You know what's bad? You know what's worse than that? When you're a company who has such a whole bunch of classic games, and you had the opportunity to keep public classic games. And what you do is you turn around and try to do your own thing and look at Capcom. Not the same situation.
Listen,
no. But look, not the same situation. You know, Murder Soul Suspect, they had a brilliant ass idea. I think the idea was great. I actually thought it was a Square Enix game because it was so trash, and Thief was that trash. I thought, and they resemble the same piece of trash.
But Kingdom Hearts, though.
No, Kingdom Hearts. I'm just praying because Kingdom Hearts is a classic that they deliver it, but it's not Square Enix, you know what I'm saying? It's whoever's developing that game, they know what they're doing with that game. I have hope on that game, but overall, like for example with Capcom, they had all the great games. Look at them. And the thing is, look, remember what happened with Mega Man? They didn't want the idea of Mega Man no more, so the guy left. The developers left and made Mighty 9.
Yeah, that was sad.
They're idiots,
That
and that company and Capcom is done because they have bad business moves. But then they had great games, and I don't get it.
Capcom is also like Nintendo. Like they kept releasing every year or every so many years.
Super Ultra Mega
Nintendo,
Ultra.
They listen to
they
at least
kept doing them terrible.
things they already got.
Super Ultra
Casual Resident Evil game.
Yeah, Nintendo shit. They play everybody's playing it safe. You just go look at E3, man. Everybody's following the same fucking formula, and that's what this. There's this article, the one I was telling y'all about before the show. I put it in the chat. How you pronounce it? Miyamoto. I'm sorry. Miyamoto. Game creators are still creatively immature. Basically, he was saying that everybody is playing it safe and following basically the same formula to make their games, and everybody's presentations and the way they do things is pretty much the same. It's just a different company name as far as like Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Their conferences might have been different, but they still had the same formula. It's like, let us throw to them what they already know. Like these guys are really, some of them are really scared to like really
venture out.
Yeah, venture out, and I understand why, because like do you really want to keep taking that risk when people? It's the multiplayer era, so you know right off the bat you go mad at this. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
There's not enough of us, if you get what I'm saying. Like there's too many. There's not enough of us who appreciate new shit, like new IPs, new games, and there's such a large crowd. Like there's a large crowd filled with people who always want that same shit again every year. So these developers, they're like, that's where the money goes because we got that crowd who
casuals. That's where the money is.
Want the same shit, and then when they get the bad, score, they're like, oh, we got to think of something new. The people who are rating this game so low and bitching about it is the same people buying. Me myself, I buy the game and then I may complain, but they're not looking for new paths to go, with anything new, and that's a problem. That's why. Look at shit like Dying Light. I was actually looking at gameplay again, and I'm like, yo, it looked good, right? But I'm like, how many more games is gonna come out with that same style? Like, look at Dead Island, Dead Island 2. Look at all these first-person games that are dropping. OD, Outlast, Daylight, Forest. All these indie games are just dropping out with the same concept of scaring bastards. Like, they're just killing it, man. They're killing it. They're not thinking about their own shit. And I know it takes time for these people to make games, so I'm not trying to say, they're just going in there making the game. But nobody's thinking of their own idea. And if they are, it's a stupid ass.
Sunset Overdrive, Dead Rising 3.
I actually want Sunset Overdrive.
I want it too, but I'm thinking that's I want it too. It looks very, very similar to Dead Rising.
That's just gonna do well.
It's new. Man.
You know why?
Sunset.
People, casuals know about that game. The other problem is there's either no marketing money or bad marketing. Like people that watch cable, like you see commercials for. Grand Theft Auto. You see commercials for Assassin's Creed. You don't see commercials for Murder Soul Suspect. That's why like these dudes have to go sign with bigger companies that have bigger marketing budgets. Because otherwise, unless you're like one of us or somebody that gets on YouTube or you're really into gaming when you pay attention, they don't know these games fucking exist. They don't know. You walk into a GameStop and you're like, what games is coming out? And then you're looking at the shit. You don't know what none of those fucking games is if you're casual. Right. Madden, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Grand Theft Auto, and there's a couple. That's
2K.
Now, 2K. Chase, I'm going to ask you this. Now, if you were a strategist for independent markets, what would you say is the best thing to get your game out there?
Man, I don't know. I feel like the only thing that you can do if you got a low market, a low budget, is to try to. First of all, if you're independent, it didn't cost you that much to make the game. That's the other reason why AAA studios closed. It costs them more to make the game. So if you're independent, you don't have to spend, to my knowledge, that much money. I feel like YouTube is like the only way
free
to play, but you got to make sure you stay on your P's and Q's, keep the game. If there's bugs and glitches, people will not play your free to play game. You will not make make any money.
I was gonna say that, like
YouTube. That's it, yo.
All right, Chase. So
give everybody free codes to play.
Yeah.
No, so Chase. Do you think promotion via a person such as yourself, if somebody walked up to you and said, Chase, we got $200 or $300 here sitting for you, man. Can you give our game a spin?
I've had that happen. I never do it though.
Oh, wow. All right. Why not?
I'm not a good example because I get a lot of promotion ideas or opportunity. I just never take. You ask Carter. I just end up like never doing them. I don't know why. I don't do them. But there's plenty of people that will take the
They
tour.
can call up PewDiePie. Got him on speed dial and shit. PewDiePie.
Yeah, man.
To be honest with you, like with small companies, like for example, I don't know if Murder So Suspect was a big or small company or not, but that's why a lot of these devs, and even the big devs, they definitely don't mind when these YouTubers do free promotion because it doesn't cost them money. That's why some people, I don't understand, like, what's his name, Fish? What was that guy's name that everybody was bitching about? Mike Fish or something like that?
Fish?
Oh yeah, I did a video. Yeah, Phil Fish.
Yeah, all right.
Like, Phil the Fish.
Yeah, someone like him I don't get because like if you understand like you have big YouTubers, right? That saves you thousands of dollars because
millions.
I didn't want to sound like I didn't want to sound like I was exaggerating.
No, it's millions.
But if you have and if you have someone like the Angry Joe or Review Tech or even PewDiePie just playing that one game, right away, at least 10% of his fans might even buy that game.
PewDiePie, that's it. Your game is in there. Everything he plays, other people on YouTube start playing. I mean everything.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
All that shit.
And I don't know because I see, and you know what's crazy too? These big companies have the shittiest promotions. Like COD every year has the worst advertisement.
Yeah, you already know.
After the NBA playoffs, that whack ass commercial during halftime is trash. Their commercials are always white.
I think Modern Warfare 2 might have had really good advertisement because if I'm not mistaken.
No, because of Captain Price.
They were showing multiplayer. Like you remember, they were showing the little. Was it Modern Warfare 2? I don't know.
It was on Afghan. It was on Afghan.
It was Modern Warfare 2.
And they were actually showing multiplayer, and that's why people really wanted that shit.
But people were hype on Black Ops 2 because that same style that in Afghan where the guy ran up on that.
And threw the knife.
Well, in Black Ops 2, the guy ran up that side too and threw the throwing knife. But certainly with COD games, they always promote the worst part of the single player, and it's just a horrible way to promote your game. Like I just said with Destiny, they had the worst way to promote that game, and I like that game so much. Like they were promoting the multiplayer only, like you seen the gameplay, whatever, and it was just boring as shit. But when I got my hands on it, I pre-ordered that shit. I even put a bigger bundle on it.
Yeah, Destiny, they could have spiced it up and at least told the people what the heck you're looking at. Because because the way they illustrated it, it's like we're watching them play, but you have to break it down for a person that doesn't understand. You have to be like, right now we're with our friends. We are now about to verse this set of people.
Yeah, you really do.
All they were doing was aiming up.
But let me ask y'all something. After watching that boring ass shit, didn't it still make you want to play that motherfucker?
I'm copping.
I did not say no. Yo,
I still want to play that shit because it was so boring at watching that shit. I wanted to see what the fuck it was really about.
Exactly. No, it helped me out. Or it helped me out more. And plus, what you just said, right? When I said it looked boring as shit, I started saying it in every podcast. I was like, yo, that shit looked boring as fuck. As soon as we all got our hands on the pre-alpha, I was on that shit all night because that shit was fun as hell. I was like, yo, how did they not promote this game the way I'm playing it? They were aiming up, showing us the dynamic fight.
Where the hell is that at? Like,
say it again?
So do you
figure out where 500 million is because that shit was supposed to be for promoting.
Do you think it's gonna be successful on YouTube since it's like boring to watch?
What are we talking about right now?
No, Destiny. Whoa, bro. That game is not.
I haven't played the alpha, so I don't know.
No, look, the game was not boring to watch at all. It was the developers. They were boring as shit to watch because they were showing us the particle effect. I didn't care about any of that. I wanted to see what the game was about. I wanted to see how the game played. Right. But I mean, I experienced it for myself. I was like, yo, this game is great. So I'm definitely getting that. I'm waiting for that beta to drop.
There's certain games that are good to play and good to watch. So you think that's both of them? Like for YouTube wise, you think that's gonna be?
I didn't see nobody else playing it.
I mean, that game's gonna be pretty big, yeah.
I mean, it's to the extent that if people like to watch Halo, they'll like to watch Destiny.
Mm.
I mean,
and people are starting to look for other things. I don't know if you've noticed, but like before it was like Call of Duty. And that was the big. Now you got like Call of Duty, Pokemon is fucking huge now. League of Legends, Minecraft, 2K, Battle. Like there's people are now accepting, other types of content.
Different things. Yeah.
You know why that is? Because Call of Duty is so terrible.
Yeah.
It's just been going on so long. Failed. It gives people like when you look at the failure of Call of Duty and how it has been for the last few years, people have been leaving Call of Duty. Going to Battlefield, or going to other different areas and starting to try new games out instead of being stuck in that Call of Duty, I have to have it every time it comes out phase. Now people are becoming real gamers, but they're also the same ones that still going to bring them Call of Duty-esque habits and hiding corners in these new games, and we going to get mad and make rage videos because we already know they Call of Duty players.
Oh, I seen that shit in Battlefield 4. You know how in Call of Duty you could drop shot? Battlefield, it's like a process. When you try to lay down the guy. Yo, I was hype. I'd be like, oh, this guy's from COD.
You can't jump shot. You can't drop shot. You can't abuse the lag in that game like that. Because that's what that shit is. It's lag abuse.
Like for me, Modern Warfare 2 is my favorite multiplayer game ever that I've played. Like I got
that shit was fun.
I got great memories of people I played when we having fun and shit. Like now, like Modern Warfare 2 was 2009, so what? 5 years ago. So now 5 years later, I can feel my like that the fix I used to get from first person shooters. I don't get it no more. I can feel it switching down to fighting games like Killer Instinct, and then I got fucking Street Fighter.
Oh. Okay.
Street Fighter 4 for free on 360. I've been playing that shit so much lately. Like, it's so fucking fun. Like, I don't care about FPS. I think people are starting to grow up, and then as they grow up, this will shift. So, Call of Duty...
It's not really growing up. It's COD. People are bypass. People are just tired of the same shit every year. That's it.
Yeah, like, they're realizing, like, when you said Modern Warfare 2, the only reason why you stopped playing it, we would still be playing Modern Warfare 2 right now if it wasn't for the one-man army YouTube.
And
that's in that game.
And the hacking really was what ruined it.
And on top
me too.
And on top of that, like, think about it. At that time, I'm not even gonna front. A lot of the people that move on from like first-person shooters as far like with COD. I'm not even trying to sound stupid. Some of them were young. I was young at that time. I wasn't buying my own games. So now that I'm able to buy my own games, even though I do make dumb purchases, but I make sure like, yo, if it's gonna be something like COD now, I gotta really borrow this game from somebody or rent it from.
And I don't know if you guys I don't know what you think here, what I'm about to say, but I really don't think that even the younger demographic, I don't think they still keep buying the same thing over and over. I think it evolves as the word of mouth goes about, and it's like that's not where it's at anymore. Like I think the kids even switch up, and they're like, yo, I
think you're right, yo.
Like the kids are smarter. They're walking around with iPads. Wake up, America.
Yeah.
They're walking around with like they know.
Social media is everywhere, man.
Yeah, they know.
You can't escape it.
But that's only one though. Like that was only one example. Like Call of Duty, that's because Ghost was so terrible. We have no clue if this next one is gonna be the same struggle.
It has not been Call of Duty for a few years. I mean,
right, but you gotta look. They still
every year.
No, the problem is it's been recycled every year. It's the same.
No, you're not gonna tell me Ghost is the same Call of Duty that we played in Modern Warfare 2. You're not gonna even tell me You're not gonna tell me Black Ops 2 is the same Call of Duty we played. I'm even say Black Ops 1. You're not gonna tell me that's the same Call of Duty we played.
Ghost ain't even Modern Warfare 3.
MW2.
No.
You're not gonna tell me those are the same. It's the same company, the name, but the Advanced Warfare. Nobody in 2009 would have thought that we would see this. What the game is like.
You know what? I can't lie though. In 2009 or 2008, when I was playing Modern Warfare 2, I was telling myself because I was a fiend on that shit, like with Modern Warfare 2, right? I did tell myself, yo, imagine if this game went to the future. And look at it now, and I'm talking shit about it. Why? That's because the game became so trash. I'm like, Jesus Christ, if this cloaking shit it might just give me a heart attack.
It's going to be in the game one of these years.
It is. It's already in the game. Cloaking already announced it's in the game.
Chase, I want to know. I want to know why. Why are you interested in Advanced Warfare?
I'm
not.
Like,
what? Oh, you're not.
I'm interested.
Madden, Call of Duty, and 2K. Those are the games. I don't care what the fuck's going on. I just get them.
Okay.
I have no valid reason. I like 2K.
Yeah,
I like Ghost, but I really like Ghost because it's the only Call of Duty that's worked for me, that's worked properly in years. The game's boring as shit, though.
Oh, you like Ghost?
I like Ghost.
It
runs better. The last 3 Call of Duties combined, it runs better. But
it does run good. I will say that. It does.
Ever, but it runs very well. Everything I asked for them to do, they did it. I would never recommend somebody get that.
The game is boring as fuck. Nobody moves.
It's just boring. It's just boring.
They don't even got music in the background.
I'm talking about performance. The game, how does it run? That shit, the game runs great. Black Ops 2 runs like shit. but it's more fun.
It's funner. Yes, I will say that. Oh yeah.
Modern Warfare 3. I fucking hate Modern Warfare 3
I hate it.
That shit is more fun than Ghost.
It is.
Nigga, war.
I'm gonna get. I get those games. I just don't even. I can't even.
Call of Duty 2.
Regardless.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get them. You know,
right.
I might never upload or talk about the games, but I just end up getting. I've been getting these games like mad, and I get mad. I've been getting mad every year since like 2000. There's no way I'm not mad.
Do you guys realize that October is like kind of like our month for gaming? Now I'm not saying everybody's gonna be buying
I think every
these
year
games.
it's like that.
No. This year
I looked
fall.
at this year October. Like, listen to some of these games. Super Smash Bros. Coming out for 3DS. It's not for the Wii U. You got Live 15, NBA 2K, Dragon Age. You got Borderlands on last gen, Battlefield Evolve, The Evil Within, Assassin's Creed Unity.
This is all in October?
This is all October.
Yo,
Sunset Overdrive and WWE 2K.
That's
There's
$600.
at least 10 games that I want to get. Hey yo,
I'm gonna buy like 5 of those games though. I'm buying like 5.
GameFly, October, you gonna be on the street trying to buy these games.
Oh, that shit is in the queue. Or if you on PC, you ain't gonna be paying $60 for it anyhow.
Yeah. There's a lot of games.
I already know how I'm getting the single player game.
But Ricky though, let's talk about you wanted to talk about this Live versus 2K since Prophecy just brought it up. Let's go ahead and go on it.
It was crazy. First off, I just want to say if I don't know if you guys knew, but old Gallagher from EA Sports left EA to go work with 2K. They offered him money for NBA 2. That's crazy. First off, but I mean now I don't know what the hell EA was. I don't know what EA was thinking about doing this shit, but.
Well, tell them what you're talking about. You didn't even say it.
No, I was NBA Live and NBA 2K, right? They both drop it the same month, but even worse than that.
Same day, right?
EA announced that they're having it released the same fucking day. Like I don't know if they got this confidence, but you know what? They're one of those people that were mad cocky but look mad ugly.
Wait, Ricky. So they're really gonna do the J. Cole versus Kanye West like that day for us?
I like the idea, but Live.
I think that's the problem. But you want to know something? See how you're saying it right now? Live can't compete. Last year I was telling myself like, yo, you know what? I'm not gonna judge. This will be great. Yeah, it'll be great competition, but they need to really go back to the drawing board. Like the dribbling in there was cool, but they didn't even have that much moves in the dribbling. Their shot was horrible. The mechanics was trash.
It's not gonna be that bad again.
Now I know and you know why I don't think so either, because they got the nerve to even want to come out with a 2002 with NBA Live 15.
Right.
So they gotta have some balls to lose millions of dollars in this one or thousands, whatever, and then try to come out with another one. So. They better put this Ignite shit to work. You know.
I'm happy for the competition. We need that. I want Live to strike it big. I want them to.
You want to know what? And this is gonna be the purchase of the year because I'm buying both of them day one. I'm buying it.
Hold on. You buying what?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm buying both of them.
Wow.
You're purchasing NBA like day one.
Yo, you want to know what's crazy?
I'm just saying because we just heard the lineup that's serious.
No. Peep this. Look at what's crazy.
Are you on PC though? Oh, they don't get Live.
No. But think about this. Like since I've been playing on PC, I haven't spent any money on games, right? So yeah, I've been fortunate to save more money. So once October comes, like I'm already getting WWE 2K15. Like I actually like that franchise. I like WWE. Isn't Shadow and Mortar coming out in October?
Yeah.
Batman coming out in October.
Batman is delayed.
No.
Batman's
Oh my God!
Praise the Lord.
Shadow of Mordor is October 7th.
Praise.
Yeah, and Drive Club. I actually told you guys I like Drive Club.
8 games is Alien Isolation, Dragon Age, Drive Club, Shadow of Mordor, NBA 2K, and Live all coming out on the 7th.
I don't care about Dragon Isolation. I don't know that the presentation was horrible to me, honestly. It looked kind of horrible. I don't know if you guys see.
You ain't gonna try it out though? What you saying?
Alien Isolation. No, I'm not purchasing that game. I'm like, you know.
Yeah, like I got my list. I got 17 games for the end of 2014.
Yo, Abel, you look so fucking different.
You got 7. You mean
I got a list. I got a list of 17 games I want to get for 2014, and I thought about it, and now I just dropped. I still got the list, but I only picked 4 of them to pick up. Like I want to spend all that fucking money. I'm gonna wait on some stuff like
GameFly.
GameFly.
Yo, I boost my shit up to 3 games a month. I had to.
Go ahead and hit that 3 out, And if you
That's
bold
it,
enough,
$32 a month.
4 out at a time.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know.
I added another game into my.
They don't know, Chase.
And if it's good, click the keep button. If it
They'll
ain't,
know.
Hold up. You know what's crazy about that? See, I got a game, like say for example UFC, I got it for Xbox One, I rented it from Xbox One, right, to play with some of my friends. They send it to me, right? So I'm assuming that shit sound like the Exorcist, my nigga. Whoa. Oh shit, you didn't hear that? I don't know how it was. That shit was scary, son. Yo, word up. Nah, but when the game got sent to me in a day, right? So I'm assuming nobody else played it. It was new. So it says used on GameFly. I can keep it 47. That's crazy.
Yeah, immediately after you rent it, it's considered used.
And that's crazy. That's such like they're losing out, but we're winning basically because I could just rent it and be like, oh look, let me just keep it, and then they send you the case ahead of time. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, they send you the case in the manual. People don't even know that shit. If you click the keep button, they send you. And no, you don't have to pay for it either. Not shipping. You have to pay for obviously the full price of the game or whatever it is. But they send you
$47.99. Like that's crazy.
That's,
like
what member are you? Because that's probably not even without the. The longer the member you are, the more discounts you get.
Yeah, I'm
the more games
you got better
before other people too. Yeah, they got seniority on there. I can tell.
Then they give you GameFly dollars, which you can use to buy other games and shit like that. Like
if the game is good, I bet. If it ain't,
GameFly had me broke out here.
I only have 10 GameFly dollars. Like that's
I'm level 3. I don't know how I can even be level 4.
I gotta hurry up and become part of the GameFly match.
To be honest with you,
you can't. There ain't no level 4.
No, I'm gonna be real. I didn't know. I didn't think
if you was already in the GameFly for like 4 or 5 years ago. Because the highest you can get is level 5.
I'm gonna send an email asking me, can I prestige and go back to level 1?
Prestige master.
Go back to that 10%
discount.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose all the perks, but I'm gonna get an extra game slot for free and shit.
Yo, but seriously, I only had 2 a month, right? I was paying for 2 a month service. Now I have 3 a month. Yo, it's way worth it, man.
It is for me. I done saved thousands, man. Like October ain't gonna hurt like it's gonna hurt you, because I know.
I gotta pay me. First off, there's like 5 of those games that you guys mentioned, right? In October that I'm getting on PC, right? Because they're single player, most of them. I can't say how I'm getting them. I'm not saying where, but I'm getting them on PC. That's right.
I might have a PC box.
I only mentioned 2 games on the PC.
Whoa, shit! Yo, stop that shit, cuz. I'm in the dark, yo. You see that shit? I'm in the dark, man.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, somebody just straight did the Ric Flair.
Yo, I'm in the dark. You did the what?
Somebody did the Ric Flair, though.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. What happens over there,
Chase, you're an idiot.
And it's thunderstorming over here too. I don't need to hear the Texas shit.
Yo, like, who the fuck is doing this?
Playing Outlast or some shit, yo.
Yo, my boy said Ric Flair.
Who getting stabbed in the face,
Ray,
man? What the fuck?
My bad, Ricky. My man.
What happened now?
I'm bald, so I can laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is out here. My man said he got shredded hairline HD, bro.
Shredded hairline. Yo, but look at Abel though. I'm sorry to bring you out there. You look totally different, son, without your hat. Like,
oh my god,
you got the nice gamer mode, and then when you got the hat on, you got the pedophile mode.
Oh,
my nigga.
I didn't even realize Abel was bald until this now. You like
Bold Gamer Squad.
Jadakiss without the hat on.
No, Jadakiss could grow his hair though. He grew his hair like last year.
Let me see. Take it off. Take off your headset.
Without the hat on.
Straight up bald man gaming over here, yo.
That was like freeway, yo.
Yo, you like
Holyfield.
Holyfield, word. That ain't a bad comment. I'm gonna be next with y'all. Look, you, Raging Bull, Terry, you up there with me, brother. I see you right there.
I shaved mine by choice though. It just keeps me cooler.
No, but it depends on what type of head you have.
I got a fucking head though. Oh my goodness, my head is mad fucking disformed. So if I go bald, when you go bald.
Yeah. This is what people understand. You might be bald today or tomorrow or next year. You think you have a full head of hair your whole life?
Let me tell you something.
People get so depressed when it starts. They like, oh man, it's just coming off, baby. As soon as the process starts, take this shit off. Because if you look at, I'm telling you, look at all the athletes when they rookie year, full head of hair. By the time they're like 28, 29,
Yeah, but
Yo, LeBron had an afro.
Then you get Carlos Boozer. 1 minute he got a full head of hair. Next thing you know, he bald head with his hair plus. I know what it is, bro.
Yo, let me see that.
That's stress. That's all type of.
No, it's genetics. If your dad, your uncle, your granddad is bald,
my shit was
you gonna get this bald head.
Nah, my shit was stress, yo. I swear to God.
You would what? Y'all didn't even start the process.
No.
I'm telling you, man. One day you're looking at marriage. You might start them corners, bro. The corners.
Yo, let me see something. Let me see the top of your head. Let me see the top of your head.
My head?
Yeah. You got like a line down the middle, like as if somebody attached the back part of your head on you. That's what iPod said last week or the week before.
Oh yeah, my dad got it.
Got him.
Yo, you stupid.
Nah, but dudes, I'm telling you.
Laughing like Lil Wayne, yo.
Look, hey.
I started to lose my hairline in high school. Like it ain't that far back. Like y'all, like.
Yo, wait. When did y'all start getting grays though? Anybody start getting grays?
Yo, I see gray right there on Chase's cheek because that nigga sucks at.
I got a gray. I got a gray someplace.
I'm a little offended, man. I got 2 of them joints, bro. I gotta. Oh no, you can't see them though.
No, you can't really see it. Nah.
I see it. You know what it is? Because your NBA Street Volume 2 videos, you kind of suck, so you're getting stressed.
Yeah. Wait till you see the skate videos.
Oh, you got skate?
It's going up tonight. People keep asking. Yeah, it's going up tonight.
When you gonna do this manhunt though?
It's not manhunt. I can get anything, pretty much. You know
wow, here we go, the big YouTube cockiness.
eBay, what the fuck? eBay.
Oh, my bad.
If you go down GameStop, you gotta wait because they gotta ship it from store to store.
Yo, Ray Jimbo, stop acting like that shit ain't you, man. That's that demon shit in your crib.
Yo.
Man, who the fuck you talking
that demon shit? Don't you be playing. You play like that shit.
Oh, was that an actual coffee mug, yo?
All
right.
Let me see that. Let me see it.
Let me see. What you drinking in there?
Oh my God.
What you drinking?
Here we go. All right.
Oh.
It's the only clean one in the house.
You had the pinky up when you were drinking.
Yo, my dude got a teddy bear attached to that shit.
Oh my God.
I feel pretty, so pretty. Yo, hold on. What does the cup say? Can you read it?
Yes. It says, oh my God. I really don't want to do this now.
Man, I'm going to read it. We all got some shit like that in our house.
All right. It says, friends are flowers.
Bro, that's real.
Friends are flowers that never fade away.
Aww.
There you go.
That is a cute ass cup.
Well, if you notice, I was trying to hide it, but thank God for Chase's great eyes. I was holding it like
Nah, don't worry. Chase had a worse experience when we caught him with something. So it don't matter.
Cut the camera off.
They got me real good.
What was it? Febreze?
Let me tell you what happened. Look, some girl I know. I ain't. Come on. Come on, man. I didn't even need to say it, but like, come on, man. So no, she tweeted me. And I tweeted her, and as soon as I tweeted her, I said, fuck. Let me delete these tweets. Right? So I ain't nothing happened, right? And sometimes I make faces and shit. So Ricky like, hold on, what's going on? So I'm like, man, he just goes to my Twitter or him or RKC, and they like, this is what we doing now. So they knew exactly who it was, and they spent like the last 15 minutes of the podcast ripping on her and saying that was my girl. You know what I'm saying? She had the Colonel Gal box and all that, bro. I ain't do nothing with that girl. What?
Oh, that shit was.
That shit was funny. I let him get me.
If you watch that shit, dog, my nigga Chase just sat back and just shake. He couldn't say shit for
sometimes you gotta take this. Hey, look, sometimes you gotta hold this L. You know what I'm saying? You can try to fight it.
Right. I can't shake off that mug, man.
Yeah, you gotta hold the L a little bit. Yeah, we all get L'd out.
Yo, but I ain't. Yo, look at this. I got a fucking. Yo, tell me this shit ain't crazy. I got a heart piggy bank.
We can't see. Alright.
Got a heart piggy bank.
Oh, let me click on it.
My shit got.
Who purchased that, sir?
Yeah, who gave you that, Mom?
Nah, my girl gave me that.
Oh, that's nice. That's something different.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like shit. Alright, cool. Abel, you gotta. Hey, fuck it. I try to stick up for you, but you know what? Screw it. It ain't working.
Yeah,
Oh shit! 3 more minutes until we hear Chase's lovely words.
Not quite 3 minutes. I ain't gotta go to work in the morning though.
Oh, nice.
You don't gotta go to the gym though?
Yeah, I'm going to the gym.
The 3-minute bladder.
Yo, Chase, you go to the gym every day, or do you have splits?
Splits. I don't go every day.
He does splits. Chill.
3 to 4 days. Yeah.
I ain't doing splits.
No, I ain't going up full body, man. I did leg day on Wednesday.
I only do legs right before my days off because I can't be walking.
Shit ain't right, man.
Oh shit, it's thunderstorming, guys.
Who plays Sniper Elite? I need to hear something about Sniper Elite. I only
played the first couple missions.
How is it? How is it though?
Yo, I've been a fan of Sniper Elite since the very first one, so I actually like it a lot. It's in South Africa in World War II, basically settling from there, starting off from there, killing off the other enemies, whatever. But I think they added a lot of different features in the game, but still got the same, Sniper Elite feel. It still has like the bullet time, the slow motion bullet time. But they added more guns, more mechanics into the game, but I haven't gotten that far.
I need to ask you this. How does that multiplayer work, though? How does that work?
I'm going to keep it real. I actually didn't jump on I played I've been playing single player.
It seems odd to me. I'm trying to figure out where's the fun of sniping somebody from across the map. It's like one-on-one. I don't know if it's one-on-one. I don't know.
To be honest with you, I didn't even check if the multiplayer at all. Like I said, I've been on a single player, but I know part 2 was like that.
I seen BG playing it, and I was trying to get the feel of it. I'm like, wait, is it like? It looked good though. It looked good. I can't lie. It looked alright. So.
Yeah, but don't buy it on your Don't buy it on console.
What is Chase laughing at?
Chase, what the fuck happened, yo?
Oh no! What did happen?
I just somebody. You know how when we talking and laughing, somebody will screenshot one of our faces.
Oh, come on!
No, he got me. They got me. He got me.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
He got me. I just
that dude, NBA Worthy, is that his name? He's been killing you.
Yeah, NBA Worthy. Now it wasn't him, but he always get me. I had to follow him. I'm motherfucker. He got me. He got me.
What happened? What they got you with?
You just gotta go on Twitter and see the face.
Let me retweet that. Oh, nah.
They got me, man.
Ooh, nigga, next time.
You know what? I keep getting Sniper Ghost Warrior and Sniper Elite mixed up.
Hell no, Sniper Ghost Warrior was butt, yo.
Yeah, that was garbage.
It was butt? It was really butt?
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
I just saw the
Don't tell me it's gameplay.
Son, chill. That game was trash. Even Transformers was better than that.
Come on, yo. Come on, man.
Transformers isn't that bad though. I play it too.
I ain't even played it, but I really can't judge. But I couldn't do it.
They said that shit was a 4.9.
What was it?
A 4.9.
Damn. Who did that? IGN?
IGN, of course.
Oh, if they give them 4.9s, that's not good.
Right.
We already know. We expect them to give people 7+. If you go below a 7 on IGN,
they gave them
they gave UFC a 6.8, and I was like,
yeah.
I mean, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I know you do, Rick. Damn.
Oh yeah. Hey, Prophecy, you a Gears of War guy, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Remember? Go ahead, Abel. You want to talk about that?
What happened?
Oh yeah, yeah. So the Mike Jordan of Gears of War is coming out of retirement.
Yes, sir.
Cliffy B, he's finally coming back, and he's gonna make a new game. I don't know what it's gonna be about. I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's something more to do with an adventure type of title. But he's out of retirement, and I'm super happy.
They called him the Iron Man, like he was living the Tony Stark life. Homeboy
was like he retired mad young, like he was after Gears of War, he was just like.
But he stopped, like if I'm not mistaken, he stopped after Gears 2 because he didn't like the direction of Gears of War 3, the last the Judgment.
Yeah, but he worked though. That boy worked. He was developing games since like he was 16. Like he put in that work, so.
Eating out there.
Yeah, he's a boss. He was doing it.
He ain't even 30. He ain't even 30. He retired.
Yeah, and retired.
I'm trying to be like him.
With the Lambo.
What was the dude that quit off Call of Duty? Bowling.
Robert Bowling. He went with Robotoki though to make a new game. That's like The Last of Us.
But Robert Bowling though, was he really a significant part of Call?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, you know what? He did a lot of shit, but when he wasn't there,
look at when he left after Modern Warfare.
It was not. We had no communication.
He was the Cliff of Call of Duty.
He was the glue, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
He was
He took
good.
all the shit and everything. Like,
Okay, I don't know too much about the Call
Him
of Duty
and like two other
creative
guys that played an important part of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare franchise.
Wait. Are these the two guys that left and did the lawsuit thing?
No. Those were
I'm
actual.
confused.
That was
Those are devs. Those are devs.
West and Zampella. Those are the Titanfall guys.
Yeah.
Robert Bowling was the community manager and the lead
director, lead creative manager, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Creative
director.
Creative
Okay,
strategist.
okay, all right. So, guys, everybody in this room, in all honesty, who was responsible for the pop phenomenon, Modern Warfare 4? Who did it? Like, who was
Modern Warfare 4?
Modern Warfare 4.
Ghost?
No. Call of Duty.
Advanced Warfare?
No. The first one that popped.
Call of Duty 4.
It was the Titanfall guys.
It was them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what did the other guy do that was so significant?
I think he was the community guy.
Community manager. He was a mediator between the community and the devs and stuff.
Right.
It was like,
you guys are saying he did his job well, though. He did it well.
Yeah, man. Yo,
He did.
He had
That's
everything
what
He
I'm
probably
talking
could do. We think they got more power than they actually had, though.
if we told problems with it, it seemed like the game actually got fixed. Shit happened. Like,
To a point.
he was pretty. I mean, he wasn't like biased as to just big commentators.
Right.
Or he was like everybody. Like, I mean, there was times where it seemed like he was only talking to them, but then he came out of that and was really literally talking to everybody. They said that was the reason why he left, because he was getting so much hate.
He was getting hate. He wasn't listening to him. He wanted people to get free map packs from the old maps and stuff instead of us having.
Robert Bowling?
Yeah, shit. Like, people don't know. He was going to bat for people, and nobody knew that because all he could do is he would say, "Fix this." That's up to them to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and he
was,
you know.
As a community manager, he's the face. He's the thing that we as players
takes it.
Yeah, so everything, everybody's saying Last Stand and fix this shit, and it was all to him.
No, he know what he did though for that.
Now,
fuck you, bastard. That shit was right in it.
They have interviews with all these devs, right? Like, say they had the creative, or the art person who's in charge of designing. They speak to them. Robert Bowling was like at almost every meeting that they had with each part, like each important person who's in development with the Modern Warfare franchise. Like, he played an important role in their franchise, and now he's doing Human Element. You guys heard about that game?
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's been in development since after Modern Warfare 2, dude. It's crazy.
I'm gonna see that. That's the stuff I'm excited about. Is like projects that take a long time like that.
No, and it's another survival game. It's like a survival with a guy.
I like those, man. I love survival. I didn't think I would, but I love those games.
Wait, so Chase, what you think of H1Z1? You hyped? You like survival? That's in the alley.
All right. Well, see,
what is it?
Well, I'm getting it then.
It's like DayZ.
I'm grabbing it then.
But it's free though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's free to play.
This is
yo, look at this. Look at the link I just put you. I put it in the podcast and also on the right. That's Human Element. It makes me think of The Last of Us, just because it has to do with a male and female whole situation, but there's different characters in the game that play an important role, and it's set to come out like next year.
This shit looks nice,
I don't know. Yeah, dude. What is it coming out?
I think next year.
You know what blew up? These Telltale games. I never saw that coming.
The Wolf Among Us, I loved it. I couldn't even believe it. That was the only indie game I actually gave a chance.
But they did the old older games are like, not all of them, a lot of games are like that. They were making games like that for years. They didn't blow to The Walking Dead. Like, they had the Back to the Future game plays exactly like those games.
Wow.
Exactly. That's their game.
Like, I'm big on Gearbox and Borderlands. Like, I love Borderlands franchise. I don't know what it is. I got hooked on it immediately. Like,
I'm on PS4 Borderlands.
It's so hot.
I think it's because it's a real. I love like social games. Some people are still late to the party. Like, make it easy for people to be social in your game. Make sure the party works easy. Yeah. Have more people like Mario Kart. Nintendo, you can chat, but you can't chat and get, like, you need to have that stuff.
Imagine Mario Kart with a chat system. Holy shit, that'd be insane.
That would be through the roof.
I mean, just
Super Smash Bros.
Wii U period.
Yeah.
I mean, and then on the Wii U, you can chat in Mario Kart, but it's only at the beginning screen before the game starts. Like, you can't talk shit in the game, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that is retarded.
You know what's killing it right now with chatting and communication is these open world games like DayZ. Open world games are killing it because all of them do a lot of communication and stuff, and all these games now that we buy, nobody got mics.
Now, when you say DayZ, can you talk via the mic? Because I'm not a keyboard dude.
Oh,
Yo, all you gotta do is
I don't know.
all you gotta do is hook up your PS4 controller. I've been on my PC playing games.
Get on Skype.
Crazy.
You always get on Skype and
That's
you could go on Skype and chat. You can use the button on the keyboard, which I use Skype if I want to chat with people on there. But to be honest with you, I don't care what anybody says, man. I use my controller on my PC games.
Oh yeah, I can't use. I can't, man. I can use WASD to a certain extent.
I could play indie games with my mouse and keyboard because indie games don't consist of so much different shit. Like on keyboard, for example, I've been playing DayZ. You gotta press like 2 buttons and then another button just to lean. I don't need to go through that stress. I'll just go on X pattern and just set up my whole thing and my whole shit plays perfect.
Ever since I got X pattern, I've been on there playing loadout.
You got it too, yo, son. It's been ridiculous, and everything plays smooth. I'm talking about no shiftiness, nothing.
Chase, I have a question for you. You're coming upon, you're almost 10,000 away from your 100,000. What are you gonna do when you hit 100,000?
How about wait before he answers?
Wait, and also I would like to say I'm very proud of you. Since I've been on here, since you have welcomed me here, I would definitely say like you are the nicest person behind scenes. Like I don't know how people perceive you in your videos, but I would just say like you're one of the realest, just cool guys to talk to. And I want to know what you're gonna do with your 100,000. Like, what are you gonna do?
Bro, I don't even know. I don't want to say nothing.
I'm so proud of you, man. You're there, man. Like, yo.
Nigga said, I'm so.
Yes, he did. I don't know, man. I'm still trying to think of it, and I need to hurry up.
You know what? Wait. Can I make a suggestion? Can I make a suggestion though? Like, you know how people do giveaways? Like, I don't really care about giveaways. You know what you should really do? I mean, if you want to do giveaways, that's great. You know, for the people to give back. You know, everybody who's been supportive. I'm saying as well for yourself. You should do like $100,000 like an unbox, like build your PC, do something that people want to see, and maybe something small for whoever that's your personal thing. Give away, give back to the people who.
Yo, you're getting that button, bro.
100,000, bro.
Man,
you can start your own little community channel at 100,000.
Right.
I'm still trying.
Yo, you can think of ideas that nobody thought before. You know what? I'm about to expose this idea. You could do something where you make a YouTube channel for those who are upcoming YouTubers and be like, you know what? Anybody wants to be sponsored or have their
I tried that.
I tried
that.
No more channels.
Never see.
It's a lot of work.
NCC did that. NCC did that. So no.
Yeah, NCC. There's plenty of.
I got mad hype.
GFS, NCC, Full House Entertainment, Mad Mastermind.
Yeah, you want to do something different. Yeah, like
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna bask in the glory of like 100K.
Yo, that's beautiful, kid.
I don't even know how that happened. You know, I swear to God, man. I just looked up and I'm like, yo, I'm getting all these subs. Now what the fuck is going on? And you know what? I upload way less videos than I did before. But you know what it is though?
It's quality.
It was that, yeah, and I found my lane and that Call of Duty, man.
Oh, the rage videos. Niggas were watching.
No, I mean like the funny moment joints.
Right.
It's killing it, bro.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I was about to say?
I'll probably do one of those, but I'm gonna try to have like the ultimate with like some Call of Duty stuff in there.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Like, so I'm gonna try to do one of those. But other than that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And as far as I'd much rather socialize with the exception of a few. They know who they are. There are some cool, bigger YouTubers, but it's a lot easier to deal with people that are smaller because y'all are not assholes.
Oh, I feel you. I feel that.
Plain and simple. Like you talk to these dudes, they be thinking they really the shit. Like
arrogance.
Like I'm telling you, people get like 10,000, 50,000 subs, they turn into assholes. I mean, straight up assholes.
Me.
I am some sort of
But I'm an asshole before, so I guess it won't be no different.
But Chase, are you gonna bring your button on the live? Are you gonna do it on the podcast? Are you gonna bring your button on? Are you gonna do it? You gotta do it.
Nah, you gotta apply for that button shit.
You gotta apply? What you mean? What?
YouTube rewards, man. I don't think they just sent. I think you gotta like make them aware. I have the link on here. That's how you know.
What are you talking about? That new shit that YouTube is introducing?
They send you something. Once you get there's one for 100,000. That's the silver play button. And there's one for 1 million. That's the gold button.
Why don't you want to sign up? You better
sign up. I'm signing
up. Okay.
Yo, work, because Chase, you don't be wanting to do shit.
Yeah, Chase is just so humble. Like seriously, in all seriousness,
fucking hate his humble ass.
This dude, so like he's not on himself. He's very down to earth. Like Yo, amazing, amazing.
Or don't even, matter of fact, don't even jinx it. I'm sorry. 2 years from now, I'm gonna be like, yo, Chase, so what do you suggest? Nigga, how many subs you got? 10? Nigga, fuck off. I'm gonna be like, damn, that's foul. Look, he got that humble face. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna be like that, man.
I ain't doing that shit, man.
No, he's not like that.
Is I told dudes, like, we all do the same shit. We all, I ain't talking about, like, us. I mean, like, everybody that watches the videos. We all do the same shit. I just have a channel. And I upload shit. That's the only difference. When people start to realize that, maybe you won't see all these fucking assholes on here. And
no different from the next person.
Because most of the assholes are in the Call of Duty community, and you see a lot of other channels with big channels and stuff that's not assholes outside of Call of Duty, which is cool though. Like, dudes be really thinking they the shit. Because you know why? Because they read the comment section, and you got all these people telling you how great you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's what feeds their head. Like, fuck out of here, man. You're never as good as they tell you are. You're never as bad either. So you need to just, you know what I mean? I'm like the same dude I was when I started my fucking channel. The only thing is I can't reply to everybody anymore. There's just so
many.
You know, they say I got like the fucking Game of Thrones size army at this point. Like, I can't just, like, that's fucking impossible.
The XChaseMoney army.
No,
I mean, like, think about like a high school. My high school had like 1,500 people. Like that's like fucking 10 high schools. No, excuse me. Oh, it's like 70 high school.
Yeah.
It's just impossible.
Yeah.
So, you know, but no.
But I'm here to say I'm happy for you, man, and please.
No, you know what though? That's why one of the things I always said is that when I get this 100K, I'm gonna try to help other people one way or another. And I was trying to help people when I had 5K and shit. So
see, man, that like I want to be able to do something like this when I get more subs. I'm trying to that with my podcast now, as you know, but I respect you so much, man. You just he's a good man. Good man.
I've also been invited to though.
What?
Yeah, Greg, hit me up if you doing that stuff, because if I'm home, I'll hop on.
Wait, no, seriously.
I've been on there. So.
You would come through.
Man, hell yeah, what?
Are you serious? Wait, time out. Stretty, you would come. All you guys would come.
The question is, why would we not join the podcast?
Exactly.
I like, what the fuck?
Hold on, time out. First of all, for those of you that do not know, this didn't start off on Chase's channel. This started off on the radio, my nigga.
This ain't
This ain't even the original. We missing Backhurst. We missing. Is there any real sense? We just brought it over here because we couldn't fuck with it. I don't even
the website.
Right, the website was really messed up.
Oh wow, yo, please break down the hit. So you got me on the radio.
Yeah,
it was his face. Yo, somebody's gonna screenshot that shit. Yo, he just
Chase, myself. It's my Backhurst. Is there any real sense?
Wow.
And then Backhurst and Jive just really did the intro. Jive didn't really want to be a part of it, but he was like the first person that it's Backhurst asked. Then he asked me. Then he said I like Chase, and I was like, okay, because I didn't even know Chase prior to that. Like before we started doing it I didn't even know Chase was.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Now shoot, this thing is like a movement now. Everybody.
Oh yeah.
Man,
not even everybody. You know what it is? People are gonna start picking up. They're gonna be like, "Oh shit, look at what they're doing." Because people now, like a lot of YouTubers, they won't do this shit.
I mean, nowadays,
no, that is true. But
podcasts over everything. Before it used to be dual comms, used to put people on, but now it's podcast.
Yeah. Oh, podcast is the best way because look at all of us talking. Look at everybody here. Like this is excellent.
You got more personalities.
Yeah.
Right. Not everybody the same gamer.
Exactly.
You got the one gamer that does stupid shit. Airline.
I was just about to say, Rage.
Then you got the humble nigga, Abel. Then you got this loud nigga like Chase. Then you got.
I'm loud as shit too, man.
Yeah, you too. Then you got the nigga like me that just don't give a fuck. So you don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say.
I'm 3 of them motherfuckers. God damn.
I'm just the guy who got the worst. Who makes the worst decisions in life with gaming. I try every goddamn thing.
Damn.
I don't have a fucking. I don't even know what the fuck am I good at. I don't.
Yo, that sounds. Come on, man.
Good.
Don't go.
Man, you on some wings?
I say that shit on purpose because Abel be really trying to. Abel be really trying to feel for you. He'll be like, yo, don't say that, man. Yo,
No, I'm serious. I hate like I'm so positive on my channel. I don't like the drama. I hate the PC elitists talk and all. I'm very entertaining. I try to do the best I can for my people. But when people talk negative stuff and they're like, I'm not nothing. I ain't shit. But that gets to me. Like I'm like, don't feel that way. Like you gotta be positive, man. Just everybody here, like be positive, man.
I get what you mean.
It's hard. It's hard though. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like being positive is easy. But being positive is the best thing you could do. Like don't be negative. Being negative.
They need somebody like if that person is depressed. I'll just ask them like I'll be like, yo, you got a weapon in you? You better.
Oh no, don't.
That. Nah, that's me. Like, I mean,
You got a cynical sense of humor. You got a cynical sense of humor.
I'm gonna be like, yo, they're gonna tell me because you know, like for real, like if it's somebody I know personally, whatever, and I'm talking to them or anybody, like I got a couple of subs who really like they open up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't like calling them fans. I hate that shit. I don't
like that neither.
I call them family, dog, straight up.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, y'all friends and all that. You know, y'all subs and friends. Y'all don't consider nobody a fan. They be like, yo, I'm a fan of your videos. I'd be like, that's cool. But y'all not fans. Like I don't even like saying that word. I ain't nobody to be a celebrity.
And that's what I tell my
until I'm doing commercials like.
Right.
What's Buddy's name? FPS Russia. Until I'm on Call of Duty commercials, I ain't nobody. Like, I ain't straight up.
Right.
Yeah, Abel, like you said, being positive. Like that, for me, that shit is hard. Like, okay,
it is hard.
Like at my school, I'm in school for graphic design, right? So we had to evaluate each other and the other people because we all had did a group project. And for me, like a couple things my shit was low for me. Like my personal shit, like my personal review was low, and then I reviewed everybody else. Then my teacher come up and say, "Look, this is what everybody else gave me." Like I gave myself like 3s and 2s. Everybody else gave me 4s and 5s, and like you are better than that. Like it's like I can see every single little flaw, and like I see. Obviously, you see everything about yourself, but it's so. For me personally, it's difficult as hell to be ultra positive because I can see everything.
That's two things. That's two things. That is like that's a black complex and also an emotional complex. I'm being very real.
I was gonna say that's a thought thing.
No, yo, you're.
What?
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Isn't it true though? Thoughts don't be coming out their ass with some depressing shit. Okay, I'm just saying. Sorry, Abel. I know Abel's like the pastor here. I'm sorry. Abel like is all positive. I'm just saying.
No. But I know what you mean. Just think highly of yourself. Like it's tough, man, because everybody battles depression. I don't care who you are, man. I don't care who you are. Like you have thoughts in your mind where you just like, yo, I ain't shit. This ain't working out for me. Today's a bad day. Listen, man. It's so hard to think positive, but you just gotta breathe. Look around, like, yo, I'm alive. And people who you love or whoever's in your life is still around you, like that's it, man. Like, remember that shit and just really.
Dr. Abel.
And let me testify. Let me get a.
Yo, I could see Abel in a suit being a pastor. Yo, that is insane.
Abel, you need to work.
Mark Jackson.
You need to work for like a suicide hotline. You're like really convincing.
You got a suicide hotline though.
Like, you know what?
You have reached Abel Hotline.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas be
Stay
like,
green.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, so what's your issue today? My husband keeps fucking hitting me.
Got you.
You know what? Maybe you opened up to him and told him. Nah, man, I can see this.
But just
like, you know what? I'm good.
Your YouTube video should be based on
some nice, smooth music in the background.
Like I already know exactly. Like obviously, I can see every flaw, but like I'm dealing with some shit because my grandma got Alzheimer's and taking care of her. Like I'm dealing with that shit. Like that's one of the reasons why it's so fucking difficult.
Yeah, people have no clue, man. People have no clue. People have no clue. We all have channels and we all have things. We're going.
Everyone has their own demons they're battling.
Yes.
Everybody in your house.
Like yeah.
That's you, motherfucker.
Yeah, like everybody's going through, man, and we all have channels. We all come on with a smile. We try to be positive, and that's what it's about, man. It's hard, but push to be positive, push to be strong. And that's all I could say, man. And God bless you guys. So.
Let's talk about some games so this shit get more depressing.
Oh, God.
Chase
fell out and came back in.
My My connection though, just shut off. This shit always power cycle when I'm doing a podcast or I get a blue screen. Every time.
Ricky still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Where you live at again? You live in New York, right?
Yeah, I live in Queens, Ozone Park.
You got a flood right now? Because it's like flooding like
crazy.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. It's flooding like crazy right now, and I work tomorrow. It's a bitch.
Oh, yeah, hey, Ricky, what's up with your boy, man? What was his name? He got smashed. He just kept saying, I'm from New York, and like these two white dudes, well, one white dude just
Wait, hold on, first. Wait. You see this? All right. Abel just gave a great, he gave a great speech, feelings and everything. Why you come into this always sideways?
Why you gotta bring me down?
Who's my boy? Like, where?
You know what I'm talking about, though?
No.
You didn't see that black dude get smashed up by the white dude at the gas station. He had that boy doing yoga. You
Wait, that was in New York?
That dude was from no, it wasn't in New
York.
He was from New York.
Wait. That dude that got messed up.
He was from New York.
And he was bent like this by the end of the video.
Hey, I put out a tweet earlier today. And it's kind of messed up, but it's the truth. I told people, I said, it don't matter where you from, dog. It's about what you learn about where you from. Because they make guns and bullets in my state that I'm from that might not be New York, that might not be Compton, that might not be. So you can never trust. You can't judge a book by its cover. And I swear that's where that saying came from. Because that dude, that's the perfect example. I'm from New York. So, nigga?
No,
when people do that shit, they get
come
laid.
Down
they
south.
get
Come down south and say that. Come down south and say
I'm from
that.
New York. We don't give a fuck where you from. We arguing. You talking about where you from?
I can't even say I can't even say I'm from New York because I'm from the most bitch area.
Like for real, like to me, that's a female trait.
That's how you know they gonna take the L.
How you gotta sit here and say, why, like I'm supposed to be afraid because you from somewhere? So nigga, like
I'm from Chirac.
Nah, if a nigga came out of nowhere and said I'm from South Africa,
my cousin
I feel some type of way about that.
Or they say I'm from the military. It's like, oh well, let me read what I'm about to do.
But you know what I'm saying? Somebody come up to me and say I'm from the Navy. I'm like, nigga, I'll knock your motherfucking ass.
I'll knock your weekend soldier ass out.
Navy niggas are gay. I got him.
I try Navy dude.
No,
I'm Navy. Depends on who they are.
I can't even attempt to say, yo, I'm from New York, because they're going to be like, what part? And if I say Queens, they're going to be like, nigga, you're a pussy, because Queens is ass. So
yeah, but see, that's what's wrong. See, that's what's wrong with black and Spanish people. It's shit like that. Like, where are you from? I'm from Rhode Island, and you's a bitch.
Right!
Exactly.
You proud
like, what the hell?
The way shit is right now? Motherfucker could be like, look at our murder rates. Like, see, that's what's wrong, motherfucker. These dudes up out of here, man. I don't up out of here, man.
No, that happened to me.
My street's the toughest street in the neighborhood, son. What? Like, for real. Someone died on the porch over there.
Yo, you know how hard it is for you to, like, when people be like, where you from? And I be like, nigga, I'm from Wisconsin. And they be laughing. And I be like, nigga, they make bullets there too. What you laughing for?
Real shit, man. It's stupid,
just
yo.
we got dairy everywhere and we rep cheese and Green Bay Packers don't mean we can't knock you.
Like, if you aspire to live in the area that's
from Nebraska, bitch.
Yeah.
I like to see, well, I'm in Ozone Park, yo, like, all there is just Indians and white people. There's Spanish people and black people. It's all mixed, but it's like all quiet. So people be like, "Oh, you from Queens?" Like, cause in my job, I got a lot of people who work with me, but they're from the Bronx.
The Bronx.
So when I say, and if you guys know the Bronx is a dirty ass area to live.
Real.
So,
That's real.
So that shit is really dirty. So when they be like, "You live in Queens?" and I'm like, "Yeah," and they laugh. I'm like, "What?" And then they on some ghetto shit too. And I'm like, "But you don't see where you coming from?" Like, come on now.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I have
trying to get out of there, yo.
People like that before too. Like when somebody was acting tough, and I'm like, "Bro, where you from?" They say, "I'm from Vermont." I'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like, or they'd be like, "I'm from Des Moines, Iowa." What, nigga? Like,
I'm from Nebraska, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you at? Shit.
You can't never base that off.
No, the biggest quote used, like from where you're from, is always Brooklyn. You always hear Brooklyn.
Yeah,
that is like the
because, you know why though? That's because, no offense, Ricky, because I live in New York now. But that's because New York niggas love to talk shit. That's their thing.
Yeah, that's
New
what
York,
they were good at. Yeah,
New York,
we will go there.
Chicago, Philly, those are the three main places that you always hear people always bragging where they're from. I'm from Philly, son, or I'm from New York, or I'm from, you know what I'm saying? You always hear those three.
Yo, when I hear somebody saying that they from Brooklyn, I'm like, damn, that nigga got nothing to live for. So, yo, maybe we should have. I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, we just had beef. You know what? Maybe. Real shit. When somebody be like, yo, I'm from the BX. They be like, I'm from the BX, the Bronx. I'm like, damn, they rob people in daylight. They don't give a fuck. I'm like, yo, you know what? It doesn't have to go down like this. Maybe we can work something out.
Keep all those. And you know what else is crazy? They be saying where they from, like they put themselves there. Your parents had you here.
Right.
You get yourself here. Like you earned your spot. You just happen to be there, little asshole.
Right, like this is Street Fighter 2. They're just gonna fly across the map.
Yeah, like you wanted to, like you had ambitions and you achieved your goal to be in Chicago. No, your mom had you there and y'all couldn't get out. Shit, you still over there. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yo,
I hate arguing with people like that, man.
Yo, one of my coworkers, I told him to go come play ball with me where I'm at. Because every time he wants to play ball is after work near the project. So I'm like, yo, you don't get it. I'm not used to this environment. I don't just play ball and hear gunshots. I'm not used to that.
Man, that shit is not cool, yo.
No, and he's like,
people don't realize that. Well, I shouldn't say people, but stupid people. When these people say they from Chirac or they from Brook, nigga, they got nice places in Chicago.
Right. Yes, they do.
Like the whole Chicago ain't bad. It's just one or two sides, south side. Really, everywhere else pretty as hell.
No, it's always a south side. Like South Own Zone, where I'm at, South Own Zone is horrible.
Always the dirtiest side. I don't know why.
That South Jamaica, Queens is dirty as shit.
The dirt south.
No, no, but it's crazy. Yo, look, I brought my boy down. I brought my boy down by me, and when we got off the train, he was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" I said, "What you mean?" He goes, "All these people planting fucking gardens and shit." And I'm like, "What? Y'all don't got this?" He goes, "Nah, nigga, you know where I'm from." I'm like, damn, he doesn't know about this shit. Like, you don't get
that's that hood mentality. That's just a sickness, yo. That shit is really a disease. People don't know how to got it.
You know what's so bad? You know what's so? It is a disease. It really is. It's a psychological disease.
Really
because
is,
some people live that hood life so much when they come from it. They don't know nothing else.
They bring it with them. They bring it with them.
Yeah. So to them, you're the wackest person on earth. Like you're like, yo, I need some dirt.
Motherfucker, you went to college? You went to college? What?
Right. You say you go to college, they'll be like, this nigga.
So, like, it's like with Chase.
That's fucked up.
It's our culture, and
yeah.
No, you know what? You're definitely right.
We're the only culture that can't claim something that we ain't invent.
That's some
dumb shit. We claim sides and states and places. We ain't do nothing but live there.
That's all you did.
The best thing you could do is, if you really came up with a real life struggle, you can claim it to the point that you made it out of there.
Out of the struggle.
And that's the only thing you
still living there. That's your ass.
Yeah, fucking dumbass. No, the hood. You can love the hood and bring stuff to the hood, but you ain't got to live in that motherfucker.
Like, 50 Cent don't live in Southside Jamaica, Queens no more.
You can't.
Right, man. I mean, you get back, but get your ass out. That's what everybody's goal should be, to get out. If that ain't your goal, then you's a stupid motherfucker. You stupid.
Nah, yo, and that goes for anything. Cause I got like friends on my job. You know, they always going off. You know, on location where they live, and they always talk about shit popping off, and they sound proud of it, right? Then you know, they bring their girlfriend. Yeah, look, and then they bring their girlfriends up, right? And they always complaining and bitching and calling and saying hoes and sluts. And I'm thinking like, yo, am I the only one here with an okay girlfriend? Like, yo, so I don't like to talk about my girlfriend because I'd be like, yo, you know, they're gonna look at me like. So one day I did, you know, and one day. You know, Instagram and Facebook, they seen the shit my girl got me, I uploaded it. They're like, yo, your girl be buying you shit. I'm like, what? That, like, is that irrelevant to y'all? Like, y'all don't go. I'm like, that's just something normal that happens, right? So it's kind of awkward talking about that, because then when they talk shit, I really one day was like, yo, let me ask you, where your girl from? And they said the BX. I'm like, that's your problem. I'm like,
listen, black people don't like black people. Listen, man, and
Puerto Ricans don't like Puerto Ricans either.
Yeah, listen, and then they all go for the hood rat. So when the hood rat turns out to be a rat, they're mad.
Nah, I'm gonna say something that Chris Rock was saying. Black people like black people, well, black people hate niggas. White people hate niggas, and black people hate niggas.
But you gotta love them because they ain't your family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do? You can't.
I'm gonna just say this. It doesn't matter. There's white niggas, there's Chinese niggas, Spanish niggas, black niggas.
True.
So there's white ignorant.
Boston is full of that. White ignorant.
Why do they get
Full
the
of that
worst
shit.
black person every time they interview somebody at a news thing?
Yo,
The worst person, man.
Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy.
First time I heard that dude say "fuck her right in the pussy," I swear I thought that was.
Oh.
Like I just when I heard.
Yo, he did it
That's
twice.
soccer
He did that shit like 4 times.
Yo, they brought him on the news.
But I'm just saying, like the first time I heard people talking about it, I'm like, that's got to be a nigga because they had to pick it. Good. Like they had.
You see when he took the mic and started freestyling, yo?
No.
Dude, she's doing the news report. The black dude took the mic out of her hand and just started freestyling, bro.
No. But did you watch the case?
Did I watch what?
You watch that video?
The white guy.
The white one?
The dude rapping. No.
Yeah.
Tell me the flow wasn't kind of hot a little bit.
That shit was ass. It might have been ass just because I wanted it to be, so I gotta go back and look at that shit.
Oh, but it's crazy though, because the guy who did the fuck right in the pussy did that shit how many times?
But like I heard that he wasn't even the first person to do it. The dude that's doing it now, I heard there was somebody else that did it before him, but he just started doing it. And now like they got different people. Like somebody
But
just.
how they not know it was the same dude though? He had a hoodie on. They were like, can you explain to us what would you do here? He goes, yeah, well, first of all, I'll get myself a cup of coffee, and after that, I'll fuck her right in the pussy. I was like, oh shit.
I just linked it in the chat. I linked it in the chat.
I don't even want to see that ignorance. That's
Yo, look, there's ignorance. That shit is genuinely funny, yo.
No, it's funny. I'm not gonna say it's not.
You know
funny,
what's idiot shit? You know what's real ignorance is the shit when they were knocking people out randomly, yo. When I saw
if I see some shit like that, if I see some swing, like, I wish I would see somebody do that shit to somebody out here. Knock you the fuck.
No, I can't front though. The only one I laughed at was when they did that shit to the UPS man.
Yeah, that's the only. I said that shit on Twitter. The knockout game, that's some punk ass shit. When is it hot to punch somebody and run? You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking. No, but they got the UPS dude. He dropped his little package.
Video? Did y'all see the real life Grand Theft Auto video?
I still gotta watch that.
Then he go to jail.
I'm gonna send it.
Was
to
that
you.
on World Star? That was on World Star.
No. It's a real life. They remade the trailer of the game GTA.
Yeah, I heard that.
Real life. Yo, look at it. I put it in the chat. This shit look kind of hot, yo. I was like, yo, that shit was hot. I'm gonna put it in the
And it's
the chat.
I seen
that shit. Yeah, I seen that shit's crazy.
And then they got like the game. They have the actual trailer at the bottom of the screen. That shit was hot, yo.
Yo, I can't believe
it.
Yo, like during that time where they were knocking people out, yo, it was a coincidence. I kept seeing little ass kids around me, and I'm like, yo, if these motherfuckers knock me out on the 6th train in front of mad heads, I'm gonna be embarrassed, and I'm fucking somebody up. Yo, what I do? I'll wait to be the last one to get out that train.
You're not even going to jail. Like that's just off of like. That's disrespectful, dog. Like it's just no. That's disrespectful.
Did you see the guy that they caught? Oh gosh, I'm gonna give him a title. He was the original knockout king, if you would. They called him NyQuil. He was such an expert.
NyQuil.
Oh gosh, yeah. They called him. He was. Oh my god.
Yo, like you made it seem so worse. My man. They called the man said.
You made it feel like an expert. What the hell is that?
And his boy Robitussin.
This dude actually had to get brought up on charge. He was such an expert at knocking people out. Like he had to like. I think
he was like the Debo and knocking this out.
It's really not. It's not. First of all,
that's bullshit.
All he's doing is punching people in the nerve with their mouth. And boxers do it every day. I mean, if your mouth is open and they punch you right here, then you're gonna get fucking knocked out. Go every time you watch a fight video, see where a person gets knocked out. They get punched in the fucking jaw. Right
yeah, you always see that in the UFC too. It'd be
because that's where the nerve is, right here.
That's where the nerve. Once the nerve
pops, that's why you're supposed to. That's why they wear mouthpieces. When people get tired, they have their mouths open wider when they're boxing. So in the later rounds, that's why they get knocked out. So if somebody's just walking down the street talking and get fucking punched right here, there's no skill with that.
Right. You can't protect that, especially.
Yeah.
Plus, if you get knocked out, there ain't shit you can do about it but take that L.
Yeah.
If you're in a real fight,
you know what's worse when you take that UFC knockout when your arms is straight and you fall.
Yeah. Every time somebody get a concussion,
Yo,
y'all remember that dude? I think he was in Atlanta. He was like the mall security dude. He was like scaring everybody away because he was like trying to protect the mall. I remember he ended up like I don't know if he ended up knocking somebody out. The way somebody fell, like, I never seen somebody fall like that. Like they just hit him once, and he just locked up and hit the window and just went through that motherfucker. And I'm just like, oh God.
But what about that college basketball game, or was that high school basketball game? The referee called something, and he looked at him and said, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then just right in his face, he just threw a right one. Damn, that dude got knocked the fuck out. I was like, oh, he just hit the ref.
That's some punk stuff, man. You ever punch people in the chin? They ain't looking. That's the easiest way to knock somebody out.
And the funny thing is, these fucking idiots think
you're singing
that they're gonna get famous people knocked out. What the hell?
That's that look. No, that's that disease.
Like the girl with the shovel. Holy shit.
That was something different. That wasn't no. Yeah, they really strategized like we're gonna fight. She said,
"Yo, that shit was dumb." She took it to the chicken coop and showed her around.
Yeah,
we're gonna like fight here. That's not why, yo. That on some real shit. I wish Spanish and black people could do that shit. Or
like, we can't look at the gun.
Nah, yo,
right, exactly.
Yo, if I was white, I would be so proud to set up fights. I would know when somebody's gonna jump me.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed
to be. You go home, it's over. Like,
yo, look, I can have beef with somebody, right? If I was white, I would have been like, yo, so we have beef, right? So we're gonna like meet at my backyard. But if with me now, if I have beef with somebody and I'm walking and I see him down the block, I'm like, fuck, I know he got like 5 other niggas with him on the right.
Oh yeah, you
listen. You bring a black person to your house to fight, yo, and they remember where you live.
They gonna come in your house.
That's it. You're right. They're gonna no. Listen, with black people, it's not over there. It doesn't end. Oh. Like they'll take it up a notch.
No more. Yeah.
Like back in the day, you could get away with it. You get your ass kicked. It's like, all right, we're done.
Oh, nowadays,
nowadays it's on, man.
Back in the day, we treated this shit like Mortal Kombat, nigga. It was pretty. If you beat me twice, then nigga, damn it, you better than me.
That's all, and that's it.
You beat me the first time, and I come back and I knock your ass out. We got one more fight.
I'll keep it.
After that shit,
we
went home and we played the game together, nigga.
Yo, that's real shit. My boy, right? He couldn't fight to save his life. It was some Indian kid I was cool with, but he was like, yo, man, this kid is really messing with me. I'm like, yo, fight him. At that time, I was young. We was in 7th grade. I said, yo, fuck. Oh, no, 8th grade. I was like, yo, fuck it, fight him. So for 1 week straight, Monday through Friday, I swear to God, after school, he fought this kid every day. He got his ass whooped 3 days straight.
See, but hold on. That's your boy?
Yeah, man, I felt
bad. Why the hell you was letting your boy get his ass?
Because the other kid had nobody else jumping in. Nah, I don't.
No, it ain't even about jumping in.
After that second day, no, it's gonna be me and you.
Done.
No. The thing was, he didn't get fucked up like bleeding, nothing. No. It was like some dumb shit. It happened. This is how it happened. Look. So they after school, he was like, oh, you was talking shit with him, and I told my boy exactly how to say shit, because he was like a geek and shit. I was like, yo, this is what you gotta say. This is how you say it. You gotta throw the first punch, because this kid knows how to fight. If you don't, you're gonna get fucked up. What happened? He kept talking. He went overboard with the talking. Everybody was like, oh. And I think he got excited for that. It got him knocked the fuck out the first day. The second day, I told him no talking. You just tackle his ass. He tackled him. He got kicked in his balls. He lost. Third day that happened, he hit that kid so hard. Kid hit the car on the side. Everything fought. What happened? He got hyped again. He got fucked up. The third day, I said, yo, you know what?
You let your mans keep going through that.
Yo, man.
You supposed to be like, bruh. You got knocked out 2 days.
Nah, yo, it was crazy. I told him that shit.
No, you wasn't. You was the type of nigga hyping him up. Like, yo, go whoop that nigga's ass. Go get him.
No, yo, look, it's crazy. Because the 4th and 5th day, I told him, the 4th day, like, after that fight, I said, yo, that's it, no more. Because, you know what, he's fucking you up, and y'all problems ain't going to be solved, because now he's going to
Ricky sound like he the type to hype somebody up.
I don't do that, bro. You know what? It got me into some shit. Look, that same situation got me into some shit, because then the 4th and 5th day, my boy went behind my back after I told him don't do nothing, and fought the kid and actually fucked him up. I'm like, yo, when I don't tell you to fight him, you fucked him up. What happened was that dude came up to me the next day and said something. I'm like, and then I fought him. I was like, that was
that could have been.
Yeah, you was hyping your boy up.
Yo, but I fucked him up.
Immediately, like, who telling him to say all this shit?
Yeah, but you know what? Fights only last about 45 seconds before that shit get broke up. Motherfuckers really
No, nobody broke that shit up. That shit was 20 seconds. Now nobody broke it up because I ended the fight quick, my brother. I did the UFC on him.
People understand, like, boxing is real. Like, these motherfuckers be out here for 12 rounds, 3 minutes, that's 36 minutes. A regular fight in public, that shit lasts for anywhere from 15 to 45 seconds.
15 seconds, yo.
Yeah. That's why I be getting mad when people watch boxing and UFC and they be like, yo, why can't? I'm like, nigga, you think they really gonna go at it the first round like that?
You don't do
the only
that
one
shit.
that really used to do that was Tyson because he didn't give a fuck.
Because he couldn't go the distance.
He had to knock him out early.
If he lasted more than 4 rounds, you know he was losing.
He's out.
Exactly. He was Kimbo Slice at his prime.
But see, that's boxing though. Sorry.
I want to say that just update you guys. Ricky, that ref that got punched in the face, according to the comments,
they said he
passed
died.
away. Rest in peace. But anyway,
he died.
Yeah, he died 2 days later. But
wow.
Wait, he hit him that hard, he killed him?
Yo, dude, you never seen the video?
Yeah, his homeboy did get knocked out though. He did get fouled. He got bobbed.
They called a foul. He went in his face. He wasn't at a distance and threw a hook. He was in his face and he threw it like from the right side. Like it was ridiculous.
He probably hit his head.
Dude, he probably got manslaughter or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Over some emotional dumb shit. That's what's wrong with black people.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but look, don't say black because that can happen to anybody.
I'm saying specifically black people because they're raised by women and most of them act emotional. And they don't know how to handle their emotions. That's why they're fucking in jail for using guns shit all the time.
Spanish people are the same way, and then you want to know something crazy? Not even trying to down talk white people, but white people, they get away with it, but they do it a lot too. Because I have white friends who disrespect the shit out their parents. I don't do that. And
but it's different though because they don't have the same emotional structure that most black men raised by single moms do. It's there. I'm telling you, if you just go out in public, you'll see these dudes flipping out like little girls, man. You be like, yo, it's not even that serious.
Yes,
like, flipping out like no, somebody stepped on my shoe. They really like flipping out.
What they call that on the Boondocks? A nigga moment.
Like, yo,
yes,
it's real,
when
man.
When they stepped on the white dude's shoes, he was like, "You want to fight?" He was like, "No, I'm white."
Look, you can shake somebody's hand, and they got a fucking flimsy ass handshake. Or like a lot of the black dudes, when they're talking to somebody that's like 40, 50, they're not even standing up straight. Shit like that, yo. You're not gonna tell me that their dad's present. I'll tell you right now, my fucking granddad, stand your ass up straight when you talking. Lay it on the wall and shit like you cool.
Get your fucking hands off the table.
Get
your elbows off the table.
Yo, these young blacks, man, they have they don't have respect for anything, man. They have especially like Chase said. It's funny, the demographic of the blacks with single parent or a single parent household. Man, those guys are doing the nay and all this extra like what the hell?
No, but look, but people keep on talking about the nay. Like we gonna act like the butterfly didn't exist though, and dudes wasn't doing
the nay. Niggas wasn't in the club doing the Tootsie Roll though.
Yeah, like dudes was definitely doing that shit in the 90s.
It's just different now.
Listen, no. But why is the gay feminine like type of dance so prominent, and the guys are just willing to they'll bust it out.
It ain't even just that, but
wait, hold on, man, y'all losing me here. We went from fucking people up to
And another thing, I just want to say real quick. I don't know if it's just me. You guys have to let me know. When I see people get hit in the face and all this extra violent stuff, that gets to me. I can't. If I hear the sound effect and stuff, like you know how those two white girls were fighting in that video and they were hitting each other.
I laughed when I heard that.
When I heard the sound effects. Yo, that was getting me because I know that was hitting. So like, I don't know, like, is that me? You guys get screaming?
I don't even like watching stuff like that.
I don't watch fight. I watch fight videos like a couple times a year. I skip those. If you see, my problem is if you go on YouTube and you type in fight, the whole first page is black people. Like, and then they wonder why white people that don't know any black people think black people are fucking assholes. Like I was talking to this one dude, he like white people. I'm like, bro, if you see a dog, if you walking down the street and you see a stray dog, and that motherfucker attack you. From now on, every time you walk out in the street, you see a stray dog, you gonna go the other way.
Right.
So don't get mad when somebody does the same shit to you. Or if a white person said they cross the street, they see a black person. They treat you like you treated a stray dog, motherfucker. They don't want to see you. They don't want to take a chance. And until you get a dog and you realize that dogs want to attack you, then you don't really know the difference. That's it. Like there's people that don't know any black people.
Yeah, that is true.
And if they watching World Star, I can see it ain't alright. Cause I'll smack the shit out you say some dumb shit in public. It ain't alright, but I can see how they be like, well, black people, cause that's all you see. Watch the news, watch World Star, get on YouTube and see the first video. Everybody fighting acting a fool.
Some of these people's news is World Star.
That's all they seen.
That's all they seen.
Look at the comment section.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna look into the camera when I say that. Yo, Young World, why the heck is World Star your freaking homepage? Why? Why?
That's
there's some things that are so, like, even as myself. I mean, I laugh at fucked up shit sometimes.
I do all the time, man.
But like, I don't feel good about it after the fact. But you can't tell me you ain't watched that bus driver. You going to jail now? You ain't just start laughing.
No, that's what that dumb bitch get.
That's justice. That's
I agree with you.
Chase put that video up, a dude getting kicked from the train. That shit wasn't funny as hell. Like,
No. Look. What happened? Wait, what happened?
The dude, he took a selfie and got kicked in the head by the train conductor.
Oh yeah.
You didn't see that video?
And the guy whispered World Star, didn't he?
No, don't laugh at stupid shit sometimes.
It was the thumbnail that had me in tears. I was literally like in tears. I couldn't even.
He had like a foot in the side of his head.
Now, you know what bothers me the most is not like when I type in fight. I watch fight videos all the time, but like see, the problem that I have is when there's a fight video that I feel like one person's being bullied. And there's a fight happening. But when I see two dudes that are ready to rumble, I'm like, fuck it, let me watch what's going to happen. Because I know something funny might happen. But when it comes down to somebody like, yo, I don't want no problems, man, that shit irks me. And I read the comment section, and I can't blame people when they say racist shit.
Real shit.
Because it bothers them so much that the only way for their anger to be released is by saying some racist shit sometimes for some people.
Yeah.
It be white people fighting, too. There's a You ever go to a football game? White people be acting the fool when they drunk. Bruh,
and we also not gonna act like hockey doesn't encourage.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
knock her out.
I feel you on that bullying shit though. Like I don't like that stuff neither.
Yeah, like you remember that video when that young girl's face, and these are little kids. You remember when that young
he told the
black chick and that young black chick punched that other chick just out of nowhere.
The Sharkeisha?
Yeah. I was like, this little bitch.
But we don't know the full story. Like
we don't know the full story.
They have to already get ready to fight, and
she just uppercutted her.
Right.
But,
like some things I can't really.
You're saying that was justified? Like wait,
no,
I want to understand it.
But I'm just saying
it might have been. We really don't know what happened.
They're fighting anyway.
Okay.
It could be worse too.
The video of the boy. If y'all remember, the boy was the big boy. Was getting picked on by a little skinny kid, and then he.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
In Australia, I think.
Then he slammed the shit out of him.
I seen like 2 different versions of that on 60 Minutes where it was like completely different. Like they went there to get ready to fight in the first place. Even though in the video they showed the boy looking like he wasn't gonna do nothing, the other video said he was the bully.
See,
so it's like, you don't really know.
The last couple 10 seconds.
In the last few seconds of something.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
That's the spin. That's the spin, though.
But I'm just saying, like, you never know because nobody's recording the whole full 10 minutes of what the altercation was.
And you never know anyone's agenda.
Yeah, you never know the small details of everything.
Sharkeisha shit was really fucked up. Don't get me wrong.
That was wild.
She bited her, but we don't know what happened.
Oh, it wasn't that bad, though. You want to know why it wasn't that bad? Because a lot of these punk-ass dudes will sneak people, and then they'll kick them in the head repeatedly when they down. Yeah, she ain't really do that, though. I ain't down with that. You know somebody else going about your business, man.
All we know, I mean, that's all we seen.
Yeah.
I can't stand when a person's already faded and they just keep hitting them in the face. I can't stand
that. Like a show, man. He's done, man.
You know what I find funny? I'm gonna keep it mad real though. Don't even find me wrong. You know what I find funny? I laugh a lot is when I see Mexicans fight because they take hits to the head. They don't fall. They just
that's like Cain Vasquez.
Yo, man, but he's a professional. I'm talking about these fucking Mexicans in videos. Like, they be fighting. You ever see that? What's that shit?
Nigga, Ricky sounds so racist with his
I'm Hispanic, man. It doesn't matter. I'm Hispanic.
He don't even be meaning to, but your execution be crazy.
If I would have been like, only put me the last nigga. Nah, man, I'm saying the Mexican. They take it.
Like you ain't the way you just be saying.
You saying that shit around the World Cup time too? Shit.
Somebody said a comment.
Yo,
What happened?
just look at this new dance, yo. Mr. T-Tech.
No.
Holler at me.
What that World Star dancing? You
Yeah.
talking about that shit in World Star? Oh my god, yeah, I saw.
Yo, what the hell? What did
I
y'all
thought
talking
the
about?
thought walk was the
Called what? Baby?
No.
Yeah.
Look at this
saw
shit.
it. Nah, I saw it. I don't want to see it again.
Is this real? It's not real. Is it real?
What the fuck is that?
Nah, it's
man?
real. It's real. It's real. It's real.
Yo, that's mad gay, son.
That's yo. I saw that, man.
Hold on, I'm watching this.
That's not real, is it? That's not real.
No, those are not real, but like, what are they doing?
His facial expressions look like he's just playing around.
Yo, but they jumping in circles with this bullshit, yo. Oh my. Nigga poured water on it.
I can't.
You see that?
I clicked that off.
I gotta put that in the comment section for y'all.
Yo, somebody commented what?
Here.
I'm losing my faith in humanity.
Chill the fuck out.
What the hell?
Yo, my nigga grabbed it and did a 360 spin and did the Jackson moonwalk.
Nah, you actually watched the whole thing? Nah, I couldn't even watch.
Yo, these guys,
I watched 30 seconds.
I'm 40 seconds in.
Hold on. What?
I saw the whole damn thing. That
No,
thing
but
is
these dudes
crazy.
are doing backflips and shit, and they doing this gay shit?
40 seconds.
Watching it though.
What happened? What you said?
Okay, watch it.
Disaster punched math. Is this real? Hold on.
Yeah, disaster got. Was it done? Disaster was daylight.
Is this really? Did I just see this? No, I'm really angry. Did I just see that?
No, that was
my god.
You actually watched the whole thing. I watched 10 seconds and I'm.
Yo, king of it.
Yeah, daylight got. I think daylight got.
Disaster really punched math, yo.
Again? Not again. I meant like another. Who's that? URL battle?
No,
Wait. Who,
Math Hoffa got punched by Disaster.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
Wait, live though? We got footage.
Yeah, I seen
here.
It's on World Star. I seen it.
What? I didn't know. See, I don't. That's what I'm saying.
He came.
He was
like he was about to get ready to start rapping, or maybe he was rapping, and he was like, "The shit you say make me want to. I should knock you the fuck out." Then he was talking shit to him, and then he walked away and came back and snuck his ass.
Yeah, and we did say we don't watch fight videos, and I don't. This is some battle rapper, and the Math Hoff is always punching somebody, so he can get punched.
He's dirty. Yeah, he got what's coming.
Yo, wait. He got faded though? Was he faded? Like
he stuck him.
Right there.
Oh wow.
It was like he stole off of him, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, that was a nice. That was a nice one, yo. He
stole. He didn't knock him out, but he stole.
No, but see, Mafton did that. He did it to Serious Jones. Man.
Why do you do that in a?
Hey, but what makes it even funnier though is the way my man's was just the way he set it up. I should knock you the fuck out. Then walked off laughing and then came back and K'd his ass. Like that shit was funny.
What, that Math Hoffa shit?
Yo, that dude was
I can't believe that dude. I can't believe he got punched, bro. That would be like Mano. Maybe not Mano.
Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Ain't nobody gonna punch Mano.
No, you was right. You can say Mano.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna punch Mano, though.
No, you're not gonna punch Mano.
Yeah. Ain't gonna happen.
Why nobody's gonna punch him?
Yo,
Shit.
Matt Hoffa though, yo, that white kid was either wilding for respect or he's a very brave. Matt Hoffa? Nah.
We forgot to mention Disaster's a white guy, so
I wouldn't try.
Eminem got brave. Fucking lips off. Fucking his lips off his face. Well,
he might not be around, too much longer, but hey, that was a good punch.
ain't gonna do nothing, bro.
He did fade his ass.
Man, he's gonna head back to the hands.
I ain't even listened to the audio. I just seen the video. I need to see what they.
I heard him. He said some shit. Said I should punch you.
Yeah, audio. Like
he was like, yeah.
He said I should knock you the fuck out, and then he turned around and knocked his ass out.
Not only that, he threw like 2 more punches after.
Yo, but it looked like a black scene. I don't even think he had boys with him. Like he looked like.
They had people with him. See.
Okay. I didn't.
Let's not even talk about black scene or this and that, because I don't know. I got a feeling we got some idiots in the comment section who's probably gonna say.
What's that?
But people know
me. Oh damn! Chase the boss came.
We black.
Man, time out, man. I'll what?
Yeah, you heard Chase to the side and said, I'm on wait, babe.
I run this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't do that.
She's about to come up on here.
Don't do that. She asked me if I want something to eat, you know what I'm saying? She'll bring me a plate.
She said, the fuck up, wash the dishes. I'm almost done, babe. She turned to the side and looked and said, babe, I'm almost done.
Hey, but I'm trying to figure out. I mean, it ain't happened in a while, but who the hell was screaming like that, though?
That was the in back of look at Raging Bull. That's in the background of his shit.
It had to be Raging Bull. His face didn't even change.
He didn't look surprised or nothing.
Yeah. That's just a response though from him.
That's just that insidious shit behind me. It's all good.
What you talking about? What y'all talking about?
The weird scream.
What y'all talking about?
The insidious scream movie shit that just happened.
That person getting tortured in your house, bro.
Nah, man.
You heard him laughing. He just you got a red marker kept to match your red ass shirt? Alright.
Ricky, you're an idiot.
Y'all never knew how
Did y'all notice they because I just hopped back on the PS4 I've been on 360 like crazy playing Borderlands and shit.
This shit got fireworks over here.
Did you notice they took off the prices on the PS Now for 4 hours, and now everything is 7 days or more? But they also raised the prices of games, so like.
I'm not getting a PlayStation Now. That's irrelevant.
It's like $5.99 for 7 days, stuff like that.
Nah, I already made my mind up, but I'm not getting it either.
Yeah.
I got GameFly.
Yo, keep it real though. I just forgot to mention this. Y'all heard about NBA 2K? They got different voices now for my career.
Oh, finally, Jesus!
About time, shit.
Yeah, man. I don't want the same dude since NBA 2K12 and shit. 2K 11? Same career. Yo, my guy's face doesn't even match the voice. I can tell it's a different. I don't want to sound racist. Like it's a deep voiced black guy speaking for my guy. My guy look like a pale man.
Yeah, it's the same guy for our Caucasian brothers too. Like they got
the Chinese guys. Yo, that shit got the same voice. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Wait. So, but what potential do you think 2K15 has? Like, do you think they're at their limit of like?
No, of course not. No. And they got
all right.
They at least try. You can tell. You can see it in their games.
Any of you guys watched the stream 2K had?
No.
Say it again.
None of y'all is like really like.
Can you say it again? Can you say it
like that? The stream that they had.
No.
It was like a week long. I think it was last week, where they were saying they were going to announce something huge in 2K, something big for 2K15, and the stream was supposed to last for 2 hours, and that motherfucker was like 20 minutes, and all it was Shaquille O'Neal came in the stream, and that's it. And for weeks, they've been announcing that this was going to be something big, something that was going to happen in 2K. All they showed was Shaq. I don't give a fuck about that. Like you can,
no. But they delivered. They delivered though. They showed something big.
Shut up. That's exactly what I said too. Talk about it. That's exactly what I said. I said the same shit. Like they didn't lie. They said it was gonna be something big, and Shaq big ass walked in there. And I'm just like,
but to keep it real, they said they got
2K is handling their shit. It's really fucked up.
Oh, it's about that time, right? Before I go though, this response to the comment is
it's probably towards me, isn't it?
Stevie Pats fan 51 said, "Chase, I had sex with my teacher today," and then Sidrax, I'm sorry if I messed your name up. His response was, "What was his name though?" That's I like that.
I like that.
See what you did
there. That was clever. That was very clever.
Anybody got any last words?
About that time, man.
Oh, pizza! You eating pizza? What the hell was that? You eating your
Hell no.
What? Is that cereal?
That shit. Some fucking rice, yo.
Oh.
Y'all be eating mad fucking late. Is that like a what the fuck is that about?
I ate late because I'm on the goddamn podcast.
Hold on. What you was about to say?
It's a fat thing, man.
No, that's not what you was gonna say. What you was about to say, Rick?
Who, me?
Yeah.
About what exactly?
Stop. You said y'all be eating mad late. Is that
No. I just lost like 10
Hey,
cents
that's what I
because
was
of
about to
that.
ask, because he stopped when he said that.
And I said it's a fat thing.
Nah, for real though. It's kind of weird. Yo, did Chase freeze? Oh, no, his face is just like just seeing his eyes move.
Nah, but guys, have a good night. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I will see.
Adios, RBM Nation. Check me out.
Yep. Links in the description. Thank everybody for coming through.
Change my fucking name, man.
All right, damn.
Adios, bitch.
All right, y'all, I'm out of here too, guys.
All right.
Have a good one.